Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Collinwood High School here in Collinwood, Tennessee on a Friday night for basketball action. Summertown, both squads coming off a pair of home wins against Spring Hill. We'll do it again tonight. This is Clint Brazier along with Timmy Kinnick and Adam Lindsay. We're going to try the trifecta tonight. We're going to start a new law firm since the Franks brothers have retired. This is the new law firm of Brazier, Lindsay, and Kinnick.
I ought to be first, Brazier.
All right, well, we'll put you first. I don't
Okay,
care.
I'm just saying.
I'll say this. If anybody ever tried to call up a law firm and the first thing they saw was Kinnick, they're probably calling another one.
Well, we know the law.
That's
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that's the type of.
you want the people that know it?
Yeah,
You want
I
the
mean-
people that know the law? We know the law.
All right. Well, Adam, we can start with you first. Summertown's coming into this game, Old District 12A rivalry, but they're coming against a Collinwood team that really doesn't show it on their record, but was a layup away from beating Loretto and giving Loretto their first loss before Loretto eventually lost to Wayne County. What do you see out of this bunch, and what have you heard on this bunch?
A great group of kids. You know, me and Clint, I think we know one girl that
Alyssa
plays
Gray.
here, a really good softball player. I'm sure she's a good basketball player too, but good coaching, a good program that's really starting to kind of turn it on. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good one. I'm hoping Summertown can get out of the blocks quickly. That's one thing we've been Summertown, I noticed the last game or two, we've kind of started out slow but really turned it on. I'd like to see us come out and just really, get going right off the bat and get some confidence. So,
well, Timmy, you've got to watch Summertown a few games in a row here. What are you looking for? And again, what I need to point out, they're going to be without a key post player coming off the bench, Miss Abby Jo Schaefer. She did get a good report, nothing broke, but she's not going to be playing tonight. What are you looking for out of this Lady Eagle bunch coming out of the block?
Well, Clint, there again, we're coming into Collinwood, but we are outsized again. We're going to say that every time we play this year. Transition points. Our girls are going to have to run the floor. We're just going to have to run them in the ground. We've got to get up and down the floor, and we've got to play defense to stay with them. But, they got a couple of bigs. It looks like it's going to be pretty good down low. And right now we know we ain't got a lot to deal with them down there.
And I think if you would ask Coach Gene, he wants to see what he saw in that third quarter against Spring Hill, where you outscored Spring Hill 37-0, and that was for pesky defense. And I think that's what Summertown's bread and butter is going to have to be.
Yes.
Well, they're getting ready to call out the starting lineups and do the national anthem. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be basketball action. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
This is the good life.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
All right, welcome back to Collinwood High School here. We're getting ready to call out the starting lineup. It's going to be the same 5 for Summertown. The 2 juniors, Carly Rue Campbell and Emily Brazier. And then your 3 seniors, Ainsley Burleson, Mia Dinwiddie, and Reese Wilson are your starters for the Summertown Lady Eagles. For Collinwood, you've got number 3, Harley Haddock, number 10, Danley Bray, number 12, Alyssa Gray, number 20, Tessa Statham, and number 32, Kimmy Willis. And all of a sudden, boys, I've just noticed they're trying to be like Summertown off in here.
They done turned the lights out on us. Look, they got a spotlight.
They don't work it as good as our spotlight worker does.
It's just a handheld flashlight, too. They're going to step up a little bit over the road.
Would like to let everybody know we don't have it covered, but Adam, where are our middle school bunch playing tonight?
Yeah, they're in Lewis County tonight for boys and girls action down in Hornwall. So that's where they'll be.
We get score updates. Adam will let us know.
Yeah, I can hopefully get us some updates throughout, I hope.
Gotcha. We got Will over here too, so he can probably get on top of it too if you can. Playing Eye of the Tiger, got the lights out, got the spotlight. Boys, let me tell you a funny story while they're doing this. I remember, it wasn't me, but my brother's age group. It was more like Tucker Bryant's bunch. Apparently they wanted to copy Summertown because we had already quit playing Summertown at Lawrence County High School because it got so rough.
Yeah, y'all got tired of getting beat.
But one night they tried to do this, had 2 spotlights, going to cut the lights off. They didn't come back on. It took 30 minutes to get it on. Everybody just had to take a little break, go to the concession stand. So that was the one and only time I think they've ever tried to do that at Lawrence County High School.
Hey, Summertown's a hard group to follow now.
All right, so we're ready to tip things away. It will be Wilson jumping against Statham. Summertown traveling right to left, and they're all black. Collinwood in all white. Brazier got on the right wing. Going to dribble top of the key, gives up to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's open, never looked at the basket. Now Brazier's got it back up top. Dribble drives, kicks out to Campbell. Now Campbell to Burleson. Burleson hands off to Dinwiddie. She can save it. The ball got tipped. Now Campbell's got it. Campbell back to Dinwiddie. Collinwood playing a pesky man-to-man right here. Summertown can't get any separation. Now Dinwiddie's got it. Out to Burleson. Burleson down to Dinwiddie on the short corner. Now down to the give and go to Wilson. Tries the reverse layup. Just didn't get enough on it, but Ainsley Burleson going to come in there for the rebound. Wilson's got it. Back to Burleson in the corner for 3, short. Rebound Collinwood. Here comes Harley Haddock with it. Haddock's going to be picked up by Campbell at half court. She's going to throw it away. Luckily, Collinwood steps in there and gets a deflection on it. Nobody was ready for that pass, fellas.
No.
Summertown or Collinwood. 3-pointer up on the way. Bounces around, no good. Rebound, Alyssa Gray. Back out. Another 3-pointer up. It's short. Mia Dinwiddie with that rebound. Danley Bray got 2 good looks there for Collinwood, but she couldn't find a mark on either one. Here's Wilson with it. Cross-court pass. Burleson's open. Going to let it fly. Got it.
If they're going to leave somebody open, Clint, that don't need to be who it is.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if they've done their scouting report.
She's gotten 2 really good looks.
Well, I'm just glad to see her get off to a good start.
I'm glad to see her miss one and fire it right back up the next possession. Now she comes away with a steal, does Burleson.
That was
back to Campbell. Left-hand layup, up and good. Good transition points there for the Lady Eagles. They lead it 5-0. Wasting no time is Haddock. She's trapped by Summertown. Picks her dribble up. Now Brazier's got Gray. Gray flies by, gives to number 33, Haley Sims. Her layup's up and good. Brazier went for the steal. And so Wilson had to pick up one person, leave somebody open, led to an easy basket. Brazier with it in the corner. Feeds Rue on the give and go, but nothing there. Rue's going to dribble it back out. Now she's going to drive in, kick to Wilson. Wilson up top. Ainsley Burleson open again. Short. Wilson diving on the floor for the loose ball. It'll be a jump ball, and that should give it to Collinwood as Summertown won the tip.
You got to like the looks, Clint, you're getting from beyond the arc.
Well, we got a pretty good rotation with it too right now. We're rotating the ball well, and everybody's getting a hand on it, so it's gonna leave somebody a shot.
I want to give a big shout out to my 2 favorite little boys in the world and my brother watching over in Chattanooga. Said all the Brazier boys are watching. Hello, Elliot. Hello, Judah. Up the top to Haddock. Drives in, kicks down low. Dinwiddie swipes it away, but Gray kicks it back out. Now we're going to get a three-pointer up. It's short. Campbell's got it. She's got Wilson, but she can't track the ball down. She dives after it. Now they're going to say it's going to go out of bounds off Campbell. She just couldn't get a hold of it. It's going to go out of bounds off her fingertips. Alyssa Gray for Collinwood set to inbound. Feed it up to Haddock. Haddock with it, top of the key. Back to Gray on the right wing. She's picked up by Burleson. Now up top to Sims. Sims give over to Bray. Bray going to drive in. Brazier cuts her off. She's looking for something to do with it. She's going to feed it up top. Now Staten with it. Statham with it. Driving in, kicks in the corner. Three-pointer up. Brazier's going to block it out of bounds. So to stay with Collinwood, they'll be inbounding under their goal. Just now join us, 4:39 to play. Summertown leads at 5-2. Try to force it into Gray. Burleson going to tip it away. Gray going to take it right back for her. Her shot goes up. It's no good. But Burleson's going to have to foul Gray. Now Gray will go to the line to shoot two. Boys, that just I think Burleson thought that everybody's going to get back on defense. Gray said, mm-mm.
Well, everybody cleared but her, and she just kind of stepped in and tried to just took it back away from them.
I will say, Clint, I can't help but my eyes wander, but the student section over there looks like one of my family reunions. They are decked out, man. I like it.
First free throw good. Second one hits the front of the rim, no good. Burleson clears that rebound. She kicks up to Brazier. Brazier's going to be left open for three. She's going to let it fly. Rolls around, no good. They just left her, so Brazier just let it fly. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Here comes Haddock with it. Being pressured by Campbell. Now they give it over. Got a man open in the paint, and that's Gray. Her three-pointer, her jump shot up, no good. But they get the rebound. Sims fighting for it. She keeps it alive. Now Campbell and Brazier on the run. Campbell going to pull up. Jumper up. Rolls no good. Brazier tips it, but it goes right to Statham. Statham pushing now. Now Brazier gets on the floor. She's going to come up with a loose ball. Burleson's got it. She's pushing the other end. Stops, pops, short. Burleson gets a rebound. Out to Campbell. Thought about the three. Going to step back. Let it go now. It's good. Carly Campbell with a step back three on the hesitation. Extends the lead 8-3 in favor of Summertown. You know, boys, besides the one Ainsley made, she's been short on everything.
Yes.
Hit the front of the rim. Gray calling for somebody to come help her out. And now Bray has it. She's picked up by Brazier. Bray drives in. Now kicks out to Haddock. Olivia Riggs set to check in. Now Burleson goes for the steal, but Gray secures it. Kicks to Sims. Now back to Gray. Going to drive in. Going to get a walk on Gray. Going to turn it back over to Summertown.
No, Clint, I thought it looked to me she might have took a few steps there previously.
Yeah, I think they missed the first one, then got her on the second one.
Yeah.
Riggs going to check in. She's going to give Burleson a break. Burleson's kind of been everywhere. Campbell walking across half court now. Kicks over to Dinwiddie on the left wing. Up top to Reese Wilson. Now over to Carly Campbell. Campbell up top to Wilson. Over to Riggs. Riggs on the left wing. Dribbles back to the top. And gives out to Campbell. Campbell putting her head down, driving baseline. Tries to feed it to Brazier, but Brazier was cutting. It's going to go out of bounds. I think she thought Brazier was going to stay in that corner. And that'll be another turnover for Summertown.
Pretty sloppy right now, Clint.
It
Both
is.
sides want to settle in right here.
Campbell going for the steal there, knocks it out of Haddock's hand, but she comes back and gets it. Now Gray has it. She's across the timeline, crosses over, gets to the paint, feeds down low. Shot up, no good by Casey Luker, but she's fouled, and that will put Luker to the line to shoot two.
Foul's going to be on Olivia Riggs.
Burleson set to check back in. Free throw good by Luker. Burleson going to get Campbell. Carly going to get her first break of the night. Carly's been very active tonight. He's got 5 big points, 5 out of the 8. Second one by Luker is good as well. Trims the lead back to 3 in favor of Summertown. Braziers cross timeline. Crossing over, almost throws it right to Hernandez, but luckily Mia Dinwiddie goes out and secures it. Now Brazier going to drive in, right-hand layup up, no good, but she's fouled. That'll be on Tessa Statham, team's first. Send Brazier line to shoot a pair. First one's up, and it's good. Boys, I went home the other night, and I told him, I said, you played a really good game. I said, let's learn from what you did good. And I kind of criticized a couple of things. She said, it's amazing I can have 13 points and 13 steals, and you still chew me out. I said, that wasn't a chew out. I said, call your sisters and ask them what a chewing out was. Burleson going to come up with another steal. Drives in. She gets tangled up by Gray. They're going to call that foul on the floor, even though she was in the act of trying to shoot a left-hand layup. Yeah. So Summertown will be inbounding under their own goal. Summertown leads at 10-5. You're just now joining us. From Richland, where they're tied at 10 early in the first. Dinwiddie left all alone for 3, pops it. I've been saying it, boys. Mia Dinwiddie's going to have to want to shoot more. And I think the last 2 threes she shot, she's buried. Alyssa Gray stops, gives out. Now Seams has it. Gets away with a walk. Now back to Gray. Gray drives in, layup up and good.
She gets away with a walk.
Cuts the lead back to 6. Riggs, open, 3. Back of the iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. Statham has it. Statham gives over to Haddock. Here comes Collinwood. Haddock gives out to Gray. Gray going to work in on Brazier. Kick out in the corner to Hernandez. Her three-pointer up. It's good. Summertown helping out on the drive, and it's leaving three-pointer open. And they buried 2 in a row. And that's trimmed the lead to 3. Burleson going to find a weave, cut in, finish the right-handed layup. Ainsley with 5. Now Collinwood's going to get a little overzealous, and they're going to step across the line trying to throw the inbounds in. So give it right back to Summertown. Burleson got it, stops, pops, mid-ranger, good. Good jump shot by Ainsley Burleson, extends the lead to 7. 17-10, Summertown leads, and we're under a minute here in the first. Haddock with it. She's got Brazier on her. Brazier's going to stip it away and steal. Brazier's off on the races. She's got her and Haddock. Left-handed layup up, no good, but they're going to say Brazier gets fouled. And here's the dad in me thinking, get an and one, jeez.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that you got clubbed across.
Yeah.
And, I mean, my goodness, be tougher, right?
Yeah, just take her on up to the goal with you.
Yeah.
She was going about as fast as her mama used to run. First free throw, good.
Now, I've heard that all your girls got their athletic ability from their mother, so I don't know.
I was told that the other night, too. I heard a lot of people bragging about your lady in your life, about what a great player she was.
Yeah, she's a good golfer. My kids don't play golf. Second free throw good as well. Brazier's 4 for 4 from the line. I got to brag on her there. That extends the lead 19-10. She's going to get a break, as well as Runnels, Braley Burleson, and Ruth Campbell check back in. They'll be out there with Riggs stayed and Burleson stayed. Burleson going to get a strip on a layup. Here comes Mackenzie Runnels. Summertown just a little out of control. Need to settle down. They've got it now. Ainsley Burleson with it. Hands off to Riggs. Riggs driving in. Right-handed, a little floater, up no good. She took a good shot there, just rolled around and wouldn't go in. Here comes Gray with it for Collinwood. Gray getting trapped at the top, going to hand up to Statham. Statham in the corner. That's Bray, going to drive in, going to kick it out to a wide open Hernandez. Her three-pointer no good. All somehow out of the tip drill. Rue Campbell comes out of there with it, gives it up to Mackenzie Runnels, but she's going to miss the layup. That's where time will expire, and that's how the first quarter will end. Summertown 19, Collinwood 10. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from.
All right, welcome back to Collinwood. Same five for Summertown to start out here in the second quarter. Campbell, Braley Burleson, Ainsley Burleson, Olivia Riggs, and Mackenzie Runnels. Backdoor cut to Burleson. She's going to kick it out to Riggs. Riggs going to walk, trying to step back to get to three. Hey, guys, she's got to catch it and shoot that one.
Yeah.
You got a shot at the elbow. Just take you a two-pointer every once in a while.
Well, I think she was trying to back up as she was catching the ball, too, so it was kind of – I think it kind of caught her off guard. It got to her so quick.
So Summertown turns it over there on first possession. Here's Bray with it. Trying to find somebody to hand it off to. They give it over to Statham. Now to Hernandez. Now back up top to Gray. Alyssa Gray with it. Hands off to Bray. Bray going to drive in, stop. Now she's stuck. Looking for somebody. Now Statham has it. Statham going to drive in. Reversal up. Rolls around, no good. Braley Burleson going to get fouled, I think, by Seams. And she's going to go over her back. No, they're going to call a foul on Braley Burleson. Excuse me. Well, that's where you got to box out, fellas. Especially when you're outside, you got to put a booty in somebody.
Well, that situation there, she got pushed up under the basket. Right. She just got to be a little bit tougher. She's a strong kid.
It's Craig McGill, you say, put that bob in them. Big old booty. Both free throws good. Leads back to 7 now, 19-12. Burleson with it on the right wing. Gives up top to Braley Burleson. Now she's going to telegraph one, and Hernandez is going to come out of there with a steal. Now what are we going to have?
Yep, he's right.
Yeah. What was the call, fellas? Explain that, Adam.
She actually tipped the ball. The Collinwood player actually tipped the ball and actually went out of bounds, came back in, and she was the first person
one to touch it. I got you.
That's basically what happened. That's what I thought, but now, in a perfect world, you would have really liked that to have been called at an appropriate time instead of 10 seconds after it happened.
Well, and the call come from the ref on the opposite side of the floor, too.
Yeah.
All right, Burleson with it on the left wing. I think we're going to get a foul on Collinwood down low.
Was it the right call? Yes. If I'm the opposing coach, I'm probably going to be very frustrated that it was called.
How it got down to the block before it got called?
Definitely.
All right, so Brazier, Wilson, and Dinwiddie going to check back in for Riggs, Runnels, and Braley Burleson. 5 starters back in for Summertown. Brazier's got it, top of the key. Looking to cross over and work. Going to go in with that left hand, and she's fouled again. Brazier will go back to the foul line to shoot 2 more.
That's going to be 2 on Gray for Collinwood. Everyone else with 1 right now.
First free throw, Brazier, good. Gray, as Adam had said, picking up that second foul. She's going to come out, and Bray, who just got a short break, she's going to come right back in. Second free throw by Brazier, good. She's 6 for 6.
I don't think she's hit the rim yet either, Clint. I think everyone.
Don't jinx it, darn it.
It's just barely hitting the bottom.
Brazier's going to come away with a steal, but get it taken right back from her. Haddock's got it now. She's got a one-on-one against Wilson. Drives in, and Reese is going to pick up a foul. I think that was a little bit of anticipation by the referee, but I believe I'm going to give her that shot.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That will send Harley Haddock to the line. Free throw rolls around, no good. I tell you, Haddock, she showed a lot of poise because Summertown's dialing up the pressure. She's the point guard for Collinwood. She's done a good job tonight so far. Second free throw is good. Keeps the lead at 8. Summertown leads at 21-13, 6.5 to play here in the first half. I want to remind everybody, I'm going to try to get 3 former Lady Eagles on the call with us here at halftime, do a little interview on top of Coach Westlawn. Carly Campbell open 3, top of the key, no good. Brazier and Burleson both there for the rebound. Burleson gets it, she goes to the rim. She's fouled, so Burleson will go to the line to shoot 2 more. Try to get Miss Jenna Brazier, Miss Kaylee Campbell, Miss Haley Jones, who's all here in the house, all watching their younger siblings tonight. Boy, Ainsley got to use her legs. She almost shot air ball right there. She must be tired because her misses have all been short.
Yeah, she's been short on about everything she missed in that.
First one no good. Second one was good. Puts the lead back to 9. Ainsley's having a good night. Carly Campbell will come in there and just get one thrown right to her, come up with a steal. Now Brazier has it, top of the key. Crossover, hands to Campbell. Campbell back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, top of the key to Wilson. Wilson saw a lane. Now she's going to kick it back to Burleson. Burleson going to split it, drive in, left-hand layup up, rolls around no good. Wilson tries to keep it alive, but it goes right to Haddock for Collinwood. Haddock crossing over on Campbell. Campbell probably got away with a little bit of a hand check there. We can give it back up top. That's Statham. Driving in, shot up, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Mia Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie pushing up to Brazier. Brazier gets pushed in the back, no call. Wilson had the three, she's going to pass on it. Now Bertelson will have it, right wing, good. How many is that, Adam?
That is 11 for Ansley.
11 points for Ainsley Burleson. You got 11 to 25. Collinwood's going to take a timeout. It's a full. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory. And gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination.
Coming out of the timeout, Summertown's opened up to a 12-point lead with 5.5 to go here in the first half. It'll be Collinwood's ball coming out of the timeout, and here's Haddock. Haddock trying to work on Campbell. She's crossed the timeline now. Hands over to Statham. Statham getting the ball tripped up, and now she's going to find Hernandez down low. She got an open jumper, and it's up and it's good. Burleson going in for the reverse. Had Brazier in the corner. She tried to go up for the reverse, and it's no good. Ball gets tipped, deflected.
Whoa.
Collinwood got away with a carry and a walk all in one possession. But now we're going to get an out of bounds. It's going to go. Brazier did a good job. I have to brag on her. She did a good job basically just blocking out the bigger Sims and keeping her from saving it. Thought she was going to get mauled over. So it'll be Summertown's ball. They lead by 10. Here's Carly Campbell with it. She's crossed the timeline. Feeds to Wilson up the high post. Hands off to Ainsley Burleson. Ainsley going in with a left hand runner up and good. Collinwood with it now. Hernandez over to Statham. Statham going to drive in, gets cut off. Kicks back out to Hernandez, who's hit a three already. That ball gets air ball. Now it's going to go out of bounds off Haddock. Give it back to Summertown.
Clint, we're doing a good job with pressure and trapping. The issue is getting, though, if they're able to get it out, they're finding open shooters. They're just not able to knock anything down.
Right. Wilson looking for that handoff to Ainsley Burleson. She's open. She's going to let it fly short. Haddock with a rebound. Brazier trying to tie it up, and she does. That'll give it to Collinwood, though, on the possession error, as Summertown started with it to open the quarter. Trying to find somebody to throw it into. We're going to get a 5-second call. We saw a few of those the other night, fellas. Summertown's going to do it again, just deny Collinwood able to throw it again. Now Summertown's going to run their inbounds under their own goal. Campbell to Burleson, now to Dinwiddie. To Wilson, top of the key, probably got away with a walk. Now she's going to put the runner up. It's no good. Rebound, Tessa Statham. Statham out to Haddock. Haddock gives it back to Statham. Statham with it up here in front of us here on the right wing. Update from Richland in the second. Richland leads Loretta 20-12. Seams with it, top of the key. Gives over to Bray. Bray going to drive, kick over to a wide open Haddock. She's open. Sometimes just got to quit leaving their players on that.
Well, they're helping when they drop down and help, but they're not getting. Nobody's getting back.
Right. Campbell to Dinwiddie. Brazier, top of the key, pump fakes, drives in, left-handed up. No, gives to Wilson. Got tipped and deflected. Wilson tracks it down. Now Campbell drives in. Runner up, no good. Statham with a rebound. Hernandez, she was open. She's going to kick it out to Bray. Bray up off the glass, good. It's trimmed back down. Now Coach Jean's going to call a timeout as they've cut the lead to 8. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a minute.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
All right, welcome back. 2:48 to go. Summertown leads by 9 here at Collinwood. Olivia Riggs has checked back in. She's going to give Ainsley Burleson a break. Carly Campbell's crossed the timeline. Over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie to Riggs. Now to Wilson, top of the key. Campbell with it now on the right wing. Drives in. Tries to feed Brazier, who was cutting, but now the ball gets deflected and goes right back to Campbell as she was standing out of bounds, so that'll be another turnover and give it back to Collinwood. Sometimes look a little stale these last few possessions, fellas. Well, they're not the best color men in the business for nothing.
Was watching the game, wasn't we?
Yeah. Haddock. Down to Sims, now stolen away, ripped out by, oh, that's not a jump ball. They're going to give it to Summertown and on the possession area. Dinwiddie's going to take a break as Ainsley Burleson's going to come right back in.
That's kind of like saying the sky is blue, right,
Yeah,
Timmy?
yeah.
I mean, there ain't really much to comment on.
I like-
he's right. They have looked stale.
I don't know what you're supposed to say to that.
I'd like to see Summertown run a good set right here. We've been stuck on 27 for a minute. Riggs going to drive in, throw it up, and good. And she's fouled. I thought he was about to call a walk there because she did kind of stutter step. But they're going to give her the basket. She's going to go to the foul line, try to put Summertown back up top by 11. 2:04 to play here in the first half. Free throw rolls around, and it's good. 3-point play there by Olivia Riggs. Collinwood inbounding. Haddock's got it. She kicks up. Bray has it. Now back to Haddock. Haddock just doing whatever she can to try to find somebody. Now we're going to get a 10-second call. Summertown defense stifling when it wants to be, as Collinwood couldn't get across half court and couldn't find anybody to pass it to. Another turnover, and give it back to Summertown. Burleson inbounds to Campbell. Campbell has it at the top of the key. Cross over, spin in, now give to Riggs. Riggs up to Ainsley. Ainsley at the top of the key. Trying to feed down low to Wilson on the back door. Tries an awkward shot. She had Olivia Riggs open in the corner. We got to make that extra pass. That's about 3 or 4 of those that we're not making, fellas.
Your best offense is going to come when the ball works in and then back out. Makes everybody on the floor move.
Jumper up by number 10, Bray. It's good. The left-hander finds the mark there, trims the lead back to 9. Campbell splits the defense, drives in, left-hand layup up and good. Rue just found a seam and took it all the way to the basket. Finished that left hand. Here's Gray with it now. Or Bray with it, excuse me. Gives to Hernandez. She's going to try to drive in on Brazier. Brazier's going to tip it out of bounds. It'll be Collinwood inbounding under their own goal with 56.9 seconds to go here in the first half. Bray has it top of the key. Now out to Haddock. Haddock driving in, looking for somebody, gives it out to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to work on Brazier. spins around. That gives out to Haddock. Haddock got it in the right wing in front of us. Now Hernandez has it back. Campbell goes for the steal. Gets passed out. Now we're going to get a drive in the lane. I think we're going to get a blocking foul on Reese Wilson. That'll get Dinwiddie up. I think that's Reese's second. Is that correct, Adam?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Well, let's just, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yep. First free throw, up and good by Tessa Statham. Dinwiddie will check back in and get Wilson. Second one on the way, rolls in and out, no good. Ainsley Burleson comes out of there with a rebound. Picks her dribble up right across half court and gives over to Campbell. Campbell driving in, now gives to Riggs. Riggs out to Burleson in the corner, Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, who had Brazier and Burleson cutting at the same time. Now Ainsley's going to pick up a charge.
That will be 2 on Burleson.
So that'll probably get Ainsley out the rest of this half. Make sure she doesn't pick up her third foul with 15 seconds to go. Summertown have to play defense. They're up 10. They're going to have to play defense, get one more stop here to keep it a double-digit lead going into half. Statham's got it as Runnels goes for the steal. Now she's going to pick her dribble up and look for somebody. Bray has it, drives in, left-handed floater off the glass and good. And that's how the first half will end. We'll be back in a couple of minutes going over our stats and doing some halftime interviews. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-296.
Welcome back to Collinwood High School. Coach Long, can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear him? I guess I can, so it must mean he's on. I didn't know if I hit the right two or not. So we're real professional around here. Summertown leads at 32-24 over the Lady Trojans here of Collinwood. We'll go over stats and numbers in a little bit. But, Coach, we're renewing an old District 12A rivalry. You've already played Collinwood once this year. What are you expecting tonight here with Collinwood playing on their home floor?
Collinwood's always been a tough place to play, no matter their record, the rivalry, all that kind of stuff. It's always been a tough place to play. They're a scrappy bunch, and it's going to make it tough on us. They're a physical bunch,
right.
And in our first 7 or 8 games, I don't think that we've responded very well to physicality, and I think that's something that we're getting better at. I think something to look forward tonight is how well we rebounded against their physicality. I think we'll have a size advantage, but as far as the physicality goes, it concerns me a little bit.
Gotcha. Well, Coach, as I said, you played them in the Cornersville tournament before, won that game, but you've got a young squad, and everybody you bring off the bench is a young squad. What's the message been like today and yesterday, saying that game don't mean anything, it's a whole different animal here?
That's all we can talk about, and obviously coming off of a good win on Tuesday night, that's been my concern all week is the hangover after Tuesday night. Are we mature enough to handle that kind of win and then still go on the road and do what we're supposed to do here? So that's the level of maturity that we're going to look for tonight and see how much we've grown from the second, third game of the year till now. Because it's a different team. Look, they were shorthanded the last time we played. They were missing their best player. They've got everybody back tonight, and they're at home. So I think it's going to be a good test for us.
I got you. Well, Coach, it doesn't get any easier next week. You got to go Tuesday back and play Spring Hill on their own gym. And I think people probably looked at that final score and thought it was a blowout the whole way. But your team really didn't pull ahead till midway through the fourth quarter and did some good job on breaking a press and making some foul shots when you needed to kind of extend that lead. But that's going to be a tough one. And as of right now, Lawrence County's still undefeated, and that's next Friday night, a week from tonight. So what are you looking forward as far as next week in this stretch? We kind of talked about it a little bit last night, but you're fixing to go on a stretch here where you're going to kind of see what you're made out of.
It is, and the biggest thing with those two teams next week is they're going to make us handle a basketball.
Right.
And, we've got we don't have just a a bench full of ball handlers, over there. And I think it's going to. I think the other night against Spring Hill, I thought we did a great job of extending our lead against the press, and I think Spring Hill will crank up the press even more at their place. And we all know how Lawrence County plays, so I think that's going to be the biggest test next week is just how well we handle the ball against those teams' pressure.
All right, well, Coach, we'll have all those games covered for you. Good luck tonight. We'll be talking to you next Tuesday live from Spring Hill.
Thanks, Clint.
That's Coach Wes Long. We'll be back in just a little bit going over stats and numbers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When
ArcticAir keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using ArcticAir for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
ArcticAir, when you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is
All right, welcome back to Collinwood, where Summertown leads at 32-24. We've got about a minute and 20 to go here before we start the third quarter, but I'm joined with three former Lady Eagles, and it still hasn't set into me that it's been 2 years since we got to go on that great run with you three in your senior year all the way to the state championship game. But I'm joined with Haley Jones, who doesn't have a mic. We'll get her on in a minute. But Kaylee Campbell and Miss Jenna Brazier. Girls, what's it been like being out of high school?
It's not the same at all.
College sports is a little different, Kaylee?
It is. Trying to do that and academics has been a lot harder than high school was. I'm starting to find out, but I'm trying to find a balance of both.
Jenna, you were the point guard for basically, well, your big sister was when you were a freshman, but after that you were the point guard. What's it like watching your little sister and Carly Campbell? Have you been critiquing them all night?
I've been critiquing Emily all season, but she's done good. I feel like they need to step into their roles a little bit more, but that doesn't really come until you're a senior. So.
Well, that was kind of our pregame. Maybe make one little extra pass or maybe one less dribble and let things start flowing a little bit. It'll be Collinwood to start, but girls, when you look back and you think 2 state runner-ups, another state tournament, or 2 more state tournament appearances, when you look back, what do y'all want people to remember y'all for how y'all played?
Selflessness.
Yeah, and I think hustle and grit. That's the 2 biggest things.
Being a family, I would say.
We were doing the Exports Live, and Cam wanted to remind me how the Lady Mustangs started their season, y'all's senior year. And he said, but remember how they finished? And I said, we're not talking about that. And I said, we still had the best team in the state. Y'all just got lucky and won one game. But I say this, talked to Craig McGill just the other day, and some of y'all's old coaches. I was watching some of those highlights on NFHS from just when y'all were 8th grade, 9th grade, and up. The only ones I couldn't watch were the losses in the championships.
Those are hard.
But they sure were fun to watch. Well, girls, I'll let y'all go, and Haley, you're getting on here the next time.
All right, thank you.
She was being a little shy, so Haley Jones, you're getting on here next time. You got to tell us all about how well you're knocking the cover off the ball at UNA. Collinwood goes down and scores. Campbell's going to get it back. She's going to drive into the lane. She's going to go and miss the floater. Collinwood gets the rebound, and they come back. Sorry, y'all didn't give me enough time. Perfect.
Well, I was up here. You were gone.
All right, so we'll get Adam and Timmy back on here in just a minute. Collinwood has trimmed it to 6. Out in the corner. Up by Statham, 3-pointer, no good. Emily Brazier with the rebound. Almost hits the backboard trying to feed it over, but she gets it to Wilson. Wilson's got it now. She's pushing. Burleson with it. Up to Brazier, top of the key. All alone for 3. Back of the iron, no good. Statham with a rebound. Statham pushing. Picks her dribble up, gives over to Alyssa Gray, who's checked back in. She had set out basically most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. Timmy, Adam, y'all back on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I think so, yes, sir.
Yeah, we got you.
Brazier going to come away with another steal. She's going to settle out and clear out. Now gives down to Dinwiddie on the block. Out to Campbell. Thought about the 3. Now Burleson. Don't just lose the handle of it. think she went to do something with it before she caught it, and this is going to go right into the Summertown bench, turn it back over to Collinwood. Statham, running point for Collinwood. Going to drive in. Down on the baseline, she's cut off by Brazier and Burleson. Now Haddock has it, driving in, right-handed floater up, side of the backboard, no good. Let's see if they're going to say Campbell touched it.
Yeah, I think she got her hand back quick enough there.
Collinwood folks don't like it, but either way, it's going to go to Summertown. Summertown still hasn't scored here in the second half. Campbell has it. Out to Ainsley Burleson. Right wing, driving in, baseline, up. Right-hand layup, good. Good take by Ainsley Burleson. That'll get Summertown in the scoreboard now. They lead it back by 8. Statham picks her dribble up, gives over to Alyssa Gray. She crosses over. Ball gets tangled up and tied up. Stolen by Burleson. Burleson to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's on a foot race. Loses the handle of it just a little bit. Goes off glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. I think we're going to get a foul on Carly Campbell. Dinwiddie just lost the handle of that dribble just a little bit and had to slow her down. Put it a little too high off the glass. Layup was no good, so turn it back over to Collinwood. Bray with it, gives to Gray. Long down court pass to Statham. Statham crossing over, feeding down low to Sims. She's got it. Shot no good. Second shot no good. Summertown still hadn't boxed her out. Now we should get a jump ball, and that'll give it to Summertown. Boys, I saw 0 butts on hips on that one.
We're not blocking out. Well, in this man that we're playing, I mean, nobody's in a position to block out. We're not rotating and getting to that position. So,
in the third, Loretta has trimmed it to 4. They trail 26-22. Also, Lawrence County don't have that one on. We'll get you that update here in a minute. Brazier's got it, top the key to Wilson. Wilson picks her dribble up, now feeds up top to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to drive in, back to Wilson, give and go, no good, but Wilson's fouled. That'll be on Statham. That'll send Reese Wilson the line to shoot a pair. Adam, you want to go over our first half stats for us, even though we've got a few extra now?
Yes, sir. I'll be glad to. For Summertown, Ainsley Burleson led with 13 points, 7 for Carly Campbell, 6 for Brazier, 3 for Dinwiddie, and 3 for Riggs. 2 people with 2 fouls for Summertown. That's Wilson and Burleson. For Collinwood, leading scorer was Bray with Hernandez with 5 and Sims with 4. And they've got 2 with 2 fouls. That's Statham and Gray. So really nobody in extreme foul trouble right now for either team.
Wilson misses both threes. Come on the ensuing. Gray misses the jumper. Summertown gets the rebound. They've got it now on their end of the court. Burleson to Dinwiddie, driving the baseline. Out to Brazier in the corner. Down low on the low block to Wilson. Wilson loses the handle of it. Now it's going to get tied up, and that'll turn it back over to Collinwood on the jump ball. Just a little loose with the basketball. That's every player we got, fellas.
I think Wilson's been trying to be a little too strong down there on that post area, too. She gets it. She don't have to score with it every time. Kicking it back out is an option, and she ain't doing that tonight.
It's almost like the ball's got too much air in it. Ainsley, she just about turned it over, just dribbling here, and I don't know. It's just like we can't get a good grip on it.
We're having a hard time holding on to it.
Hernandez has it, top of the key over to Gray. Gray going to drive in, jump shot up, no good. Gets partially blocked by Burleson. Campbell in a foot race. Driving in, picks her dribble up, kicks out Dinwiddie. Jumper, elbow, good. Good set shot by Mia Dinwiddie. Sends lead back to 10 with 3:10 to go here in the third quarter. Haddock goes up top. Driving in the lane is number 20, Statham. Her shot off the glass is up and good. Good footwork there. Trims the lead back to 8. Hand off to Riggs. Riggs has it, top of the key, over to Ainsley Burleson. Burleson spinning in, now kicks out to Riggs. Riggs driving in. Feeds it down low to Dinwiddie. He's going to throw it to Haddock. Now, luckily, Haddock's going to walk before she can catch it and do anything with it. Going to turn it back over to Summertown. Lawrence County has opened up 9-point lead in the third over Athens High School out of Athens, Alabama. Brazier got it on a low block. She's fouled. So we'll do it again. Inbound under their own goal for Summertown.
Should be on Hernandez. Yeah.
Brazier with it, right wing. Back to Campbell. Campbell thought about the three. Now he's going to give out to Ainsley Burleson. Burleson top the key. Over to Riggs. Riggs, right wing, drives in. Shot gets tipped there. She was trying to pull the shot off, but the ball got stripped before she could. Now Campbell's going to come out of their steal, get a wide open right-hand layup. It's up and good. And Summertown applying the pressure again. Bray with it, and that gives to Hernandez. Ball fight on the floor. Riggs and Hernandez going to tie it up, and that should turn it back over to Summertown. Boys, we've had more jump balls in this third quarter than you get in a Pop Youth Warner game.
Well, and a lot of it's, Clinton, because neither team, were, like you said earlier, just really loose with the basketball, and it's both teams.
Burleson with it. Top of the key, over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie to Campbell. Campbell up top to Brazier. Brazier to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got it. Going to get it back to Brazier. Brazier stutter steps, now gives back to Dinwiddie. Now Riggs got it. She got a lane right side, but she didn't see it. Now Burleson has it. Burleson was looking for Campbell on the backdoor cut. Now Brazier's got top of the key. Puts her head down, drives in the lane, left-hand layup up and good. Good take by Brazier. And that extends the lead back to 12 with 1:15 to go here in the third. Statham. Kind of odd that she's been running point pretty much this whole half.
She has. They're going to get her with a walk.
Travel. Yep.
Tries to jump start and drags her foot.
Now Gray's going to check back in and give Statham a break. She looks about like I did when I was walking back up these bleachers. But she's been handling the ball against some tight pressure. She's done a pretty good job. Campbell with it, crossing over. Splits the defense, now gives over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie up top to Burleson. Burleson to Campbell. Campbell out to Riggs. Thought about the three, not going to reset. Campbell with it now. Top the key with Haddock on her. Kicks out. Dinwiddie finds a lane, goes up. They're going to give her two shots and give her continuation. So Mia Dinwiddie will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, we talked about that continuation the other night. That's one of the first ones I've seen called.
Yeah.
They ain't been giving it to us this year at all.
You know, I saw one the other night that said no is on the floor. Well, I'm sitting there going, what do you think they were in the act of doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Where was they going
Did
with
you think they were going to pass that ball on that one-on-one fast break? Runnels going to check in. She's going to give Burleson a break. That's 4 foul shots we've missed in a row, but luckily Mackenzie Runnels gets the rebound. Rue going to let a three fly, and she airballs it. We had a good view at that one. And again, Rue's kind of drying her hands off, just like we can't hold on to the basketball.
We're having a hard time holding on to it. I don't know if the ball's slick. Have you touched any of these new balls?
No, I haven't.
You mess with them? I've heard some of the boys and stuff complaining with them.
Gray's got it over to Haddock. Now Haddock looking for anybody. She's working on Runnels. Drives in, ball gets tipped, deflected. She saves it, no. Now Hernandez has it. Trying to feed down low, and Gray's got it. Off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Somehow Gray gets it back. And I think we're going to get a foul on Dinwiddie, and that's just anticipation. I think Gray did get fouled her first time up.
No, I do too. But I think she walked before she went back with the second one.
So either way, they're going to say that's on the floor, which is not right. If she got fouled, she was definitely a shooting foul. So Gray kind of got gypped on that one. Collinwood would be inbounding under their own goal. Fed down low to Gray. She's got it that time off the glass and good. Carly Campbell just kind of conceded that one, stood there with her hands up. 7 seconds to go.
That's a tough
Brazier's
matchup
got
for
it.
Carly.
Driving right baseline. Throws one in the corner. It's going to get tipped out of bounds. So Summertown will have 1.8 seconds to go with a 10-point lead here in the third quarter. Coach Gene's going to call the timeout, and I think he's going to probably draw something up here. It's a 30. We'll stay right here with it. Well, fellas, Timmy, I'll ask you, what are you noticing that seems a little stagnant in our offense?
I think our offense, I don't think we're moving the ball well enough, and we're taking some shots that we usually don't take. I mean, I've said what games we've got to watch this year is, I thought we was all taking really good shots, but we're not doing it tonight.
Right.
I mean, we're kind of free with the ball, and it's showing. We're turning it over.
Adam, is it just one extra pass or maybe one less dribble, kind of what you're seeing?
It's one extra pass, but it's forcing shots that shouldn't be taken. When you've got the ball under the basket, under the backboard, get that thing out. I know Mia, she's played well tonight, but, she had a breakaway earlier tonight, loses handle on the dribble, forces something. Take that thing back out, set it up. If you don't feel good, if it don't feel right, move the basketball. You're getting good shots.
Good inbounds play as it was set up. Brazier caught it, acted like she was going to pass fake, and then just stepped in, shot the jumper on the baseline. Couldn't get it to fall. That's how the third will end. Summertown leads by 10. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
All right, getting ready to start the fourth. Summertown leads at 40-30. Don't know whose ball it is coming out of the timeout. I think they're going to say it's Collinwood.
Yes.
All right. So you got Campbell, Brazier, Runnels, Riggs, and Dinwiddie are your 5 for Summertown. Burleson and Wilson set to check in. Gray with it, driving in, left-hander up, no good. Fight for the rebound. They're going to call a foul on Tessa Statham for going over the back. Summertown did a good job. Got real lucky right then because I didn't see a lot of boxing out on that one either.
No, there wasn't a lot of boxing out. And that rule's changed a lot too. I mean, the over the back call. Oh,
Dinwiddie and Carly Campbell will get a break as Burleson and Wilson check back in. Brazier will run point with Campbell taking a breather. Brazier crossing over, gives over to Runnels. Runnels top the key to Riggs. Riggs stops, kicks out. Brazier open for 3. No good. Brazier just can't find a mark on the outside shots. Be Collinwood with it now. That's Gray pushing all the way down. Out to Haddock. Up top to Hernandez. Now break. Hernandez with it. Gives up top. Wilson goes for the steal on Gray. She's going to pass it down to Statham, but before she can catch it, Runnels is going to kick it out of bounds. Will stay with Collinwood, inbounding under their own goal. Fed it to Gray, who somehow got open right in front of the basket. She's going to shoot a little jumper right over the front of the rim, and it's good.
Seem to be getting lost on our man-to-man in the paint, Clint. We ain't getting the rotation right down there.
Hand off to Burleson. Splits the defense, drives in, right-hand layup, good. Good take by Ainsley Burleson. You could tell Gray didn't want to pick up her 4th foul, and she kind of had to just concede it. Extends the lead back to 10 in favor of Summertown. Gray working in, gives out to Hernandez. She loses the handle just a little bit. She finds it back. Now Statham has it. Finds Gray. Gray gets alone again somewhere in the middle of the paint. And she doesn't make the shot, but she does get fouled. She'll go to the foul line. I tell you, Gray's found in some spots down there, Adam.
Well, I mean, we're not meeting cut. She's basically cutting in lane. There's nobody there to deny or anything. I mean, you've got to be help side there and be ready for that cut.
They give that foul to Ainsley right there too, which gives her 3rd.
First free throw, good by Gray. Trims it to 9. She's got one more coming. She buries it. Back to an 8-point lead. Brazier has it now. Gives over to Wilson. Wilson to Ainsley Burleson. Burleson splits defense. Goes up. Shot won't go, but they're going to call a foul. And I think that'll be on Haddock. That'll send Ainsley back to the line to shoot a couple. First free throw short. She got one more coming. It's good. Back to a 9-point lead for Summertown. 6:13 to go here in the game. Statham with it. Crossing over. She's got Burleson on her. Now over to Gray, who Wilson's guarding now. Now Bray with it. Pump fakes, gets baseline, then gets cut off. Now we're going to foul on Wilson, a little over-aggressive. Should probably be Reese's third, team fourth. Alyssa Gray for Collinwood inbound, right in front of her coach and her bench. Gives to Statham, now back to Gray. Jumper up, no good. Summertown can't get the rebound, though. As Statham's got it, she goes up, no good. She gets a rebound again. Somehow, Runnels comes away with it, and then Runnels gets fouled. I tell you, Summertown's going to have to quit watching the shot go up, and when she misses the first one, she don't need a second chance. Somebody put a booty in her.
Yeah, there was absolutely no blocking out on that one. Nobody even trying to get the rebound from where I'm sitting.
Brazier with it on the right wing. Back to Burleson. Burleson feeding down low, going to throw it away. Now Wilson going to try to save it, and I don't know. How's that our ball?
Yeah. I don't have a clue, but that's what he said.
Did y'all see that?
He's the boss.
Burleson and Wilson going to take a break as Campbell and Dinwiddie going to check back in. Mr. Referee telling Rue to scoot down. She inbounds it to Brazier. Brazier driving in, kicks to Dinwiddie. Good cut by Mia. Good right-handed finish by Mia Dinwiddie. Puts the lead back to 11. Here comes Statham. Statham picks her dribble up, gives out to Haddock. And we're going to time out. It's full by Collinwood. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Welcome back. 5:11 to go here in the contest. Summertown leads it by 11. It'll be Collinwood's ball coming out of the timeout. Inbounding right in front of us here at half court. You've got Riggs, Campbell, Brazier, Runnels, and Dinwiddie are your 5 for Summertown. Bray with it, trying to work on Brazier. Looking for Gray on the backdoor cut, but it wasn't there. Now Statham has it. She's going to drive in. Kick back to a wide open Bray. Her three-pointer spins in and out, no good. But Haddock there for the rebound. And Campbell's going to tip it out of bounds. Brazier left Bray to go down and help on the cutter. And it left Gray wide open. Summertown got real lucky on that one. Gray going to drive in, right-hand layup, up and good. Brazier with it on the right wing. Back up top to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie. Now Campbell with it. Campbell driving in. Riggs with it. Driving in. Right-handed layup, short. Rebound Alyssa Gray. I think she was anticipating some contact. She shorted it just a little bit. Statham tracks down the loose ball in the corner, now feeds it to Gray. Gray shot up, no good, but she's fouled. They're going to call a foul on Brazier. She don't think she did, but either way, that's what the call is going to be. That'll send Gray back to the line to shoot 2 more. First free throw, good.
Gray with a big second half, Clint. That's 11 for her in the second half.
A lot of them at the foul line as well.
Yeah.
She does miss that one. Somehow, Summertown still hasn't come away with it. Shot goes up, no good. Should have been a foul there, but Tara Statham, who's checked back in, has it. Out to Hernandez. Summertown just getting outworked. Now we're going to have a blocking foul. Coach Jean wanted to charge, but that will It didn't take long. Burleson and Wilson going to get back in. Let's see who they get. They're going to get Mackenzie Reynolds and Mia Dinwiddie.
And you know, they actually got that foul on Dinwiddie, and I thought Reese was the one that had the contact in that. But
lobbed up top to Gray.
Harley.
She's got it top of the key. Now back out to Tara Statham, who's checked in. Statham drives in. Don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Brazier just, I don't know what she, going to get a timeout by Collinwood somehow. Summertown cannot come up with a loose ball or a rebound. We'll try to fix it when we come back. Stay with us. We'll be back in a minute.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook.
All right, welcome back. Summertown leads it by 8, but Collinwood's trying to make a charge. They've got plenty of time to do it, and they'll have the ball under their own goal. Lobbed it in. Statham with it. Goes up, left-hander, no good. Summertown finally clears a rebound, but Riggs going to dribble it right into traffic. Luckily, Burleson comes away with it. Brazier thought about stopping and popping. Now going to wisely clear back out. Let's see how aggressive Summertown plays offensively.
Well,
Brazier with it.
8-point lead right here. Make them come to you. 3:25 on the clock. Get a good shot.
Brazier over to Riggs. Riggs, stutter steps, into the lane. Good backdoor give to Reese Wilson. Left-hand layup up and good. Wilson's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot the and one. As we'd said, I think, Adam, if my math's correct, have we missed 4 foul shots in a row here?
Yes, sir.
So
we have.
Need Reese to right the ship. She was one that missed 2 in a row. Get back on track and make her a 3-point opportunity. It's up. Back of the iron, no good, but Carly Campbell with a rebound. Brazier with it, top of the key, over to Riggs. Riggs, Burleson in the corner, driving in. Going to throw it, gets tipped, and then Wilson's going to throw it off Brazier's feet. Now we're going to get a jump ball. I think that was a little premature as well. I think that probably should have just stayed with Collinwood.
They're a little quick on this jump ball stuff. Summertown needs to slow down right here.
Brazier to inbound. Back door to Reese Wilson. Up. Good.
Excellent.
Good set play there. Good
excellent
call by Coach Jeremy Jean. Good pass by Emily Brazier. Good finish by Reese Wilson. Puts the lead back to 12, just under 3 minutes. Statham going to drive in, get stripped by Brazier. Brazier to Ainsley Burleson. Burleson up to Riggs. She's going to let it fly. Good. I kind of questioned the shot with the 12-point lead, but if you can make them your hero.
Well, I'm not a fan, Clint, but I actually like it. That's one of the actual better shots we've taken as far as being open.
I agree.
I will say that.
Alyssa Gray going to drive in. Her left-hand layup's up and good. Both teams will be in the bonus on any foul from here on out. Cross-court pass over to Wilson. And I didn't think it would take I don't think Gray was trying to foul, but it's not a bad foul.
No.
Because Reese is 0 for 3 from the line. It stops the clock with 2:17 to go. Reese got to start making some foul shots. She's got a 1-and-1 opportunity here now. I think Collinwood fan getting a little restless. Just got stare downs from 2 referees. Free throw no good by Reese. On the half court, on the long down court pass, Haddock gets away with a walk, but she does finish the layup for 2, trim it back to 11. Brazier up top, Burleson wide open for 3, rolls around no good. Under 2 minutes now, Summertown up by 11. Collinwood has the ball, that's Haddock to Alyssa Gray. She drives in, tries to feed it back door. It's going to go out of bounds off of Collinwood, give it back to Summertown. I don't know if I'm Coach Jean, I'm not pulling the timeout and saying, all right, look, we're shooting foul shots or layups, folks.
Yeah, slow down right here. Set it up, run a play.
All of a sudden, we look like everybody's parents gave them $1 if they'll shoot it.
Yeah.
Backdoor cut. Emily Brazier up, layup, good. Those are the kind of sets we're looking for, or foul shots.
Yeah, that's the shots we need to be taking.
Good feed there by Ainsley Burleson. Good finish by Brazier. Minute and a half to go. Summertown leads it by 13. Alyssa Gray drives baseline, feeds it to Statham, who's cut the lane. Her shot's no good, but Wilson's fouled. That'll send Reese back to the line. Let me tell you something, boys. I coached her from the time she was about 3rd grade till about 7th grade. If she misses and goes 5 in a row missing, I'm fixing to chew her out.
So
like
we know whose fault it is.
She ain't never shot them this bad.
Well, if it makes her feel any better, she's not the only one.
My gosh. Free throw no good, but Carly Campbell comes in there and saves the day again, gets another rebound. Carly going to dribble, drive, layup. Good. Good take by Carly Campbell. Extends the lead to 15 in favor of Summertown. Statham. Pass gets tipped away and stolen by Burleson. Now Burleson's fouled by Gray, and I think Alyssa Gray just fouled out.
I've got her with 4,
okay.
actually, Clint.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. She just had 2 in the first half, yeah.
Brady, if you look, I don't know what it is about this end of the court, but we're all short. Everything we're shooting at the free throw line is right off the front of the arm.
First free throw good by Ainsley. Dinwiddie going to get Reese Wilson. Hey, I know I picked at her and stuff and said I can't believe it, but I promise you there ain't nobody in this gym more mad about it than that kid. She'll fix it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the hardest working son of a gun you'll ever come across. Add a minute. Summertown by 17. Alyssa Gray with it, top of the key, stutter steps, kicks out. Now Haddock's going to let a long 3 fly. Brazier pulls that rebound and gets mauled.
Hammered.
She's holding her head. Well, if the side of that head ricocheted off the floor.
That's 4 on Statham.
Good thing is she's got her daddy's brain, so it's hard to concuss that. When you don't have much. First one by Brazier, good. I got to brag on her, even if she missed this one. She's had a pretty good night from the line. Second one, good as well. Is that 8 for 8, Adam?
8 for 8 from the line.
I can't get on to her right after tonight.
No.
She's going to come away with a tip. It's going to go out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it hit Collinwood last, and it's going to stay with Summertown. I didn't see that, boys, to be honest.
Well, I missed it.
But Brazier getting her hand on another one. Now she'll inbound. Got Campbell in the corner. Now she sees her. Campbell's got it, driving in, kicks over in the corner to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie up top. Now Ainsley's probably just going to hold it until she can shoot foul shots. Nope, going to give it to Campbell. Campbell. Cross court over to Brazier. Brazier in the corner to Riggs. Sometimes just going to hold it as long as they can. Now Brazier's going to get fouled by Haddock. That will send Brazier back to the line to shoot 2 more.
Can we go 10 for 10?
There ain't no way.
Has she ever shot 10 for 10 free throws in a game?
Yeah, not in a game. I don't think she's ever shot 10 free throws
look,
in a game.
We're not counting in the driveway.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't think she's ever shot 10 in a game. First one's good.
No, I don't think she's hit the rim tonight.
She's not touched the rim. It ain't hitting the top part of the net.
No, she's in a zone, man. Watch this. Nothing but
Second
net.
one,
Money.
good.
Hey,
Brazier 10 for 10 from line. There's nothing her old daddy can get on to her about tonight, boys.
You'll find
she
something.
Must have been working with Grandpa getting them free throws fixed.
Which I did tell her. I said,
that's
hey,
not a Brazier
I said, you
shot.
had a great game against Spring Hill, but you were just 50% from foul line. I ain't going to be able to say that tonight. Carly Campbell going to come away with a steal, but before she could, they're going to call an over the back on Collinwood. And Summertown, to have only been up 8 about 2 minutes ago, have pulled it out to a 21-point lead. 45-39 is the score at Richland. They're over Loretta, but I don't have any time on there because Kevin is not running a scoreboard, a clock, so I don't know what's left. Summertown's going to hold out and win it by 21. We'll be back going over our numbers and stats in a minute. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43.
Summertown Lady Eagles beat Collinwood 62-41. Adam, you got our final tallies and stats starting with Collinwood, please.
Yes, sir. With Collinwood, Alyssa Gray had a big second half. She ended with 16 on the night, followed up with 6 from Bray, 5 each from Haddock and Hernandez, 3 for Statham, 2 for Luker, and 4 for Sims. Summertown leading scorer Ansley Burleson with 20. Right behind her, Emily Brazier with 14. But the main thing with that, 10 for 10 from the free throw line. 11 for Carly Campbell, 7 for Dinwiddie, 6 for Riggs, and 4 for Wilson, and that rounds out Summertown. So nice game by Burleson and Brazier especially.
Well, guys, I think we could all agree there's times we may not throw one more pass that we should have, or maybe take one or two extra dribbles that we should to reverse the ball or whatever. But overall take on the night, starting with you, Timmy.
Our defense done it tonight, Razor, in my mind. I mean, we stayed in their face all night, played man-to-man practically the whole game. Up and down the floor, they stayed with them, and that's tough to do. It's tough to go out and run up and down this floor for, 32 minutes.
And just real quick, not to cut you off, Richland has just beaten Loretta 45-41. That's the first time that's happened in a while.
Yes.
But go ahead, Timmy.
But, I think our defense kept it in us. But like you said, I mean, in our set plays, when we did set it, we got good cuts to the basket and we got layups.
Right.
When we rushed it and pushed it, we turned the ball over quite a bit.
Right.
So, I mean, and I think that's something it's very fixable. But I'm excited to see our defense. Like I said, we're going to be outsized all year. I don't think we're going to go play anybody that's our size.
Be interesting to ask Coach Gene when he comes up here how many turnovers we had on pressure as far as press goes and stuff too.
Yeah, that'll be a good answer. Good to find out. But I think that's that's where we're at with it. But I like the way our girls played tonight better than I've seen them.
All right, Adam, final thoughts on here on this girls game.
I love the way we played. I think we played hard, especially defensively. Made some mistakes, but man, we do play so hard. Offensively, we've just got to slow down.
Right.
We are the fastest team 98% of the time we're going to play on
well,
the court. They can afford to slow down some and still blow people away.
It's kind of like I said, I feel like every once in a while we got everybody's parents said, I'll give you $10 for every shot you shoot, or somebody said, y'all got to get to 100 or you don't win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I feel like when they calm down and they take good sets and good looks, man, we're tough to beat.
Yeah.
All right, Wheeler, we're going to start another broadcast or just keep this one live. We're going to run a few commercials, pay some bills. When we come back, we'll be ready for men's action. Adam's going to be doing play-by-play. Timmy's going to be our stat man, and I'm just going to be color and just talk when I want to. So stay with us. We'll be right back, getting ready for men's action here on the Exports Network.
Kelly, now to Schaefer. That one is off the face of Williams and down. Kelly's second assist, second kill for Schaefer. Brazier, Kelly, now to Schaefer, and that thunderous kill is down and in. First point of the game for Summertown. Kelly to Schaefer, and that one will fall in. Kelly, now to Schaefer. That one's down. Kelly, now to Schaefer. And that one's in. Cole, now back to Williams. Blocked down and in by Abby Jo Schaefer. Cole, Rose, blocked and down. Cheapwood blocked down and in by Schaefer. Block number 8. Kelly to Schaefer. That one's in. To serve it up, it's over. Dug out by Williams. Down by Abby Jo Schaefer. Her 11th kill. Kelly to Schaefer. That one's down by Brazier. Kelly. And slammed home by Abby Jo Schaefer. Kelly setting up Schaefer. That one's in. Kelly setting up Schaefer. And down. 6th kill of the game from Abby Jo Schaefer. Kelly to Schaefer. And down. Setting up Cheapwood. Blocked by Schaefer. Now to Kinley Cheapwood over the net. Dug up by Schaefer. Kelly now back to Schaefer. And down. Schaefer with kill number 12. Kelly to Schaefer. And down. Kelly now to Schaefer. And that falls in. Kelly now to Burleson. Dug up by Cole. Now at the net. And Schaefer sends it down. Kelly to Schaefer. And can't be handled. Dug out by Burleson. Over to Gracie Kelly. Now to Abby Jo Schaefer. And that one's down and in. Just like that, Summertown now to a quick 1-0 lead. Kelly now to Schaefer. And Dover, great job there. Schaefer sends it right back and it's down. So good effort by Loretto, but Abby Jo Schaefer slams it down. Franklin Weathers blocked down by Abby Jo Schaefer and in. Abby Jo Schaefer comes up with her second block of the game. Franklin setting up Purcell, blocked down. That one's going to fall in. Abby Jo Schaefer with her 4th block of the game. Over to Gracie Kelly. Schaefer over the net. That one falls in. J.C. Franklin. Now to Alyssa Green. Her shot is blocked down and in. Now to Robertson. Blocked down and in by Abby Jo Schaefer. To Gracie Kelly. Now to Abby Jo Schaefer. That one's on the back line and in. Franklin. To Allie Weathers. Blocked down and in by Abby Jo Schaefer. Schaefer picks up her 9th block. Out by Burleson. Kelly to Abby Jo Schaefer. That one falls in. Jones. Here to Higgins. Slaps it over. Sent back it down. Park serves it up. Dug out by Burleson. Kelly. Schaefer. That one's down. Dug out by Brazier. Kelly. Schaefer slaps it down. Setting up Higgins. Blocked. And down by Abby Jo Schaefer. It's a 2-point lead. Summertown. Dimwitty. Kelly. Schaefer. Higgins can't handle it. It's a 1-point game. Serve it up. Dug out by Norwood. Jones over to Higgins. Blocked down and in. Summertown with a 2-point lead.
Take it over, Abby Jo. Let's go. Sure, it's fun to watch you when you're having fun, kid.
Kelly feeding Schaefer and down, and they lead by 3, 19-16. Schaefer
got to leave that one alone.
Schaefer down and in. Lady Eagles lead by 5. Gonna set up Parks, blocked. Dug out by Ayers. Jones now over to Higgins. Sends it over, sent back, down and in. Abby Jo Schaefer does it again. They're a point away. Higgins now dug out by Brazier. Kelly. Schaefer. That one's down. Lady Eagles take it. 25-16. Dimwitty. Kelly. Schaefer blocked again. Dug out by Dimwitty. Kelly. Schaefer slaps it over. Down and in. Back, dug out by Brazier. Kelly. Now to Schaefer. That one's down. We're tied at 2. Dug out by Brazier. Kelly. Schaefer. That one's down. We're tied at 10.
Excellent play by Abby Jo Schaefer. Set from Kelly. And Abby Jo Schaefer. Abby Jo Schaefer. And put down for the Summertown points. Eagle High School 20-18. Loretto with the advantage, but Summertown coming out. Smart play at net by Abby Jo Schaefer. Takes advantage. Abby Jo Schaefer. Her 10th kill. What a nice play there from Summertown as Abby Jo Schaefer with the kill off the perfect set from Gracie Kelly. Blocked at net, and set number 2 goes to Summertown as Abby Jo Schaefer with the big-time block in the middle of the court. And that's hammered down by Abby Jo Schaefer. Cool. Abby Jo Schaefer again, and blocked at net by Schaefer.
That was very nice.
Schaefer. Schaefer. Again. Schaefer. For the 3rd time in program history, the Summertown Eagles are your state champions.
Right. Yeah. Well, I can believe it. Burleson with another good serve. She's going to get the ace. Summertown trying to return the favor. Kill shot by Ainsley Burleson is good. Now dug out by Dinwiddie, saved by Brazier. Burleson with the kill. She's going to get another one. Yeah. Now Ainsley Burleson going to come on with another kill. Digs it out. Now we're going to pass it out to Burleson. Her kill shot's down and in, and that's how first set will end. Jessica Gerard serving things off. Summertown's dug it out, passed it to Burleson, and she's going to kill it. Passes. Kelly setting Burleson. It's in. Kelly set for Burleson. Another kill for Burleson. Passes. Burleson with another kill. Ainsley Burleson with another kill, make it 14-8. Burleson going to get another kill. Now Burleson for another kill attempt. It's going to drop and it's going to fall. School tournaments. And I'd say they probably didn't get to take one in middle school either. Right. Probably practicing.
Burleson serve is over, and that was deflected off Emerson to Kelly. Now to Burleson, and that one can't be handled. Ainsley Burleson picks up her 7th kill. She is deadly with those kills in the middle. Kelly, now to Burleson. That one falls in. It's over, dug out by Reynolds to Kelly, now to Burleson. Dug out by Wallace off her hands and back into the student section. Kelly, now to Burleson. Blocked, but deflected wide, so Burleson gets another kill. And Rose over, dug out by Burleson. Kelly back to Burleson, and down. Big kill from there from Ainsley Burleson. That's number 11. It's over the net, dug out by Burleson. Kelly back to Burleson, dug out by Williams, but can't be handled. Brazier, Kelly, Burleson, and falls in. Dug out by Brazier. Kelly setting up Burleson. Falls in. Dug out by Sophie Cole. Too strong, and Burleson sends it in. Her 16th kill. Diving Brazier. Kelly setting up Burleson. Deflected down and in. Kill number 17 for Ainsley Burleson. Up Rose. Dug out by Burleson. Kelly back to Burleson. Dug out by Diving Cole, but it falls in. Burleson prepares. The right-hander over the net. Dug out by Diving Cole, but she can't handle it. Over to Morgan. Dug out by Reynolds. Burleson saves it back in. Kelly over the net. Kerr over the net. Dug out by Burleson. Kelly back to Burleson. Falls in. Kelly now to Burleson. Falls in. Dug out by Annalie Kelly to Gracie Kelly to Ainsley Burleson. Dug out by Dover, and that one's going to fall in. Kelly to Gracie. Now over to Ainsley Burleson, and that one is in. To Gracie Kelly, now to Ainsley Burleson, and that one's in. Ainsley Burleson, her second kill, 5th assist from Gracie Kelly. By Annalie Kelly to Gracie Kelly. Ainsley Burleson sends that one and in. Kelly to Gracie Kelly. Now over to Ainsley Burleson, and that one's down. Heineman, now to Carly Urban. That one's blocked down and in. Ainsley Burleson picks up her first block, and that cuts the Lady Mustang lead to 1 at 11-10. Franklin, now to Gray again. And that one's blocked down and in by Ainsley Burleson. Her second block of the set, dug out by Kelly to Gracie Kelly. Burleson, that one falls in. Burleson over. Dug out by a diving Dover, but it falls down, and Burleson picks up the ace. Gracie Kelly now over to Ainsley Burleson. That one falls in. Tied up at 24. Dug out by Annalie Kelly to Gracie Kelly. Now to Ainsley Burleson. Falls in, and that will do it. Summertown comes from behind to take the second set 26-24 in the third set. Burleson wastes no time, serves it up, and falls in for an ace. By Kelly to Gracie Kelly, now to Ainsley Burleson. Dug up by Heineman, but falls in. Ainsley Burleson can get a kill from just about anywhere on the court. Serve it up, it's over. Dug up by Burleson. Kelly, now to Burleson. Falls in.
Kelly sets Burleson. Gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds by Millie Emerson. Burleson trying for the kill, and she's got it. Passed by Dover, and then blocked by Ainsley Burleson. Point will go to Summertown and tie it up at 12. Dug out by Brazier, pass to Burleson, and she'll get the kill. Should get a free one here. Burleson on the kill, and it's down. Make it 24-22 by Kelly. Now Burleson. Good serve, but it's dug out by Dinwiddie. Now set up for Burleson, and she'll get the kill. Brazier digs one out. Now pass set over to Burleson. Her kill's down, and it's good. Good serve. Good dig out by Brazier. Now Burleson on the kill attempt. It will drop. Now we're going to set Ainsley Burleson for Summertown, and that kill will fall. Pass dug out by Brazier. Spikes in for Burleson. Tips it over. Now set up. Burleson. Get the hit in. Good dive and play there. Try to set Burleson. Burleson with a little pooch drop. That one down. Summertown will try it again. Burleson one more time. She'll get that one to fall. Good effort there by Briley. Pass it out. Going to set it back to Burleson. Her little drop shot's going to find its mark. Pass set up to Burleson. She's going to get the kill. And Ainsley Burleson coming up with a kill, and it drops right in front of the line judge. Loretta should get something to work with here. Ball's hit by Alyssa Green and blocked up. Brazier digs that one out. Burleson.
Kelly now to Burleson, and that one's in. They got by Brazier. Kelly now to Burleson and in. Burleson sends that one over and will fall in for an ace. To Gracie Kelly, now to Ainsley Burleson, and that one's in. Kelly now to Burleson, that one's down. That one over, dug out by Reynolds. Kelly to Burleson, that one's down. Dug out by Dinwiddie. Kelly to Burleson.
All right, welcome back to Collinwood High School. We get ready to start this men's contest. I guess I'm going to have to do stats because Timmy is just going to town on some nachos over here. So I'll start out. When he gets done, he's taking it over. But Summertown Lady Eagles win. Getting ready to start this men's contest now. And before I turn over to Adam, I want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Collinwood High School. They had us all set up over here, had our name plate, everything in front. Well, Will just had to come in and do his thing. So thank you. So thank you, Collinwood High School. We don't get this hospitality most places we go, so we really appreciate it. With that, I'll turn it over to you, Adam.
Well, here we go. Collinwood's going to be introducing their team as we speak. We do have an update, I think, Will. The Summertown Middle School girls did lose to Lewis County. I don't think we have a score, do we? We do not have a score, but Summertown girls did lose. I know that was a pretty tight game at Summertown, so congratulations to Lewis County for pulling that one out. And we'll try to keep you up with the boys if we possibly can, middle school boys who will be playing Lewis County boys over the next little bit. So if we have updates, we'll let you know on that too. Yeah, I like the Chicago Bulls music. It's nice.
Thing to note, Adam, I don't know if you heard Coach Long on his halftime interview. Yeah, Summertown did beat Collinwood in that Cornersville Thanksgiving Classic, but Collinwood was without their best player.
Yeah.
And this is at Collinwood, and of course we know how Summertown men's team can kind of look every once in a while. They're real young and not a lot of depth.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, I've been the most impressed with them so far this year, the last game at versus Spring Hill. I thought we did a lot of good things that game. I was really glad to see them start to kind of develop. So hopefully they can keep it going. Collinwood's going to win the tip, and that's going to be Zapata up top with Campbell guarding him. He's going to move it to the wing to Haddock. Over into the corner. That's going to be a three. He nails it. And that's Christian Zapata. So Collinwood's going to jump out 3-0 here. Summertown basketball. Campbell's got it up top over to Burleson. He's going to skip it across to Daniel. Into the corner. Back out. Burleson's got a wide open three. That one's going to draw air. But Campbell with a rebound puts it up. Missed two. Burleson up, and he gets it.
That's Kurt Burleson there with the putback. Campbell had two good looks at it. Just couldn't get either one on the fall, but you never going to have to question the effort on Coleman.
Well, you know, and Coach Long mentioned our size. You know, I do feel like from looking at it, we do have a good size advantage here, so hopefully we can use that on the boards. Collinwood back with it, and that's going to be Haddock. He's going to fire a three, no good. And Summertown's out with him. They're going to want to run over to Burleson. He's going to lay it up, and, man, they're going to get a charging foul there on Burleson. I don't know about that one, Clint.
Well, I'll say this. It was very last minute. I could see it going either way, but tough to call here in the first. If you're going to call it this early in the first, you're going to have to call it the rest of the game. So here we go.
Collinwood having a little trouble. They do get it across. That's going to be to Witter.
Good block there by Weston Pig.
Nice job. That's going to be to Daniel. He's going to kick it into the corner. Back to Daniel. Grayson's going to have it up top. He dumps it to Kurt over in the corner to Campbell. Back to Kurt. He's going to try a nice little hook in the lane. Rolls out.
Well, he ought to get half a point for that anyways. That ball went down in. Campbell's going to get a steal.
Nice. Nice job there by Campbell. And we're going to get looks like a warning on the coach for being out of the coach's box. I think he was wanting maybe a foul call in that.
I think so.
That scramble that ended up with Summertown with a basketball. He seems a little frustrated. So Collinwood with it. They're going to get it in. And that's going to be Blaylock with it up top. Summertown with a little bit of pressure. They're going into a half-court trap, and Collinwood's going to throw it away.
That's 3 steals already here under 2 minutes for Summertown.
Grayson's going to get fouled by about 3 different Trojans. I don't know who they're going to call it on, but a nice job for him attacking. I'm going to tell you, Clint, I was happiest with them against Spring Hill when they were attacking. And I know Spring Hill had some shot blockers for sure, but they continued to attack. They drew fouls. They took high percentage shots, which earlier in the year wasn't always the case, you know. But Nice job there.
Grayson Burleson knocks down both free throws, extends the lead 6-3.
Collinwood gets it in. Summertown with more pressure in the backcourt.
I'm like you that last game against Spring Hill as well. They did a really good job, especially when it got time to break a press and make foul shots. They did.
Yeah, they did. And we're going to get a steal. Nice job there. And we're going to push it back into the corner. Back to Campbell. Back up top to Pig. Burleson's going to try a long distance three. No good. Collinwood with the rebound. And here comes Zepeda with it. He's going to get into the lane and kick it. Nice pass there and a block.
Collinwood fans wanted a foul, and they may have a good argument for it.
Grayson's going to get it. He's going to slip and lose his balance. They're going to call a walk on him. I don't know if he walked. He just slipped and it went out of bounds. But back to Collinwood.
He had a good move, and like you said, he just slipped. He also had the open three. I don't just because he's 0 for 2. I don't want Grayson to quit passing. I don't want him to start passing up open shots.
Yeah. Collinwood's got it. They're going to attack into the lane, and they're going to get looks like a foul call here. We'll see who this one's on.
And I tell you, we've let a lot of stuff go to call that one, but I think that's the coach finally getting into referees' ears enough on the last 3 possessions that they said, all right, I'm going to give you one,
They're
Coach.
going to get Pig on that one. Collinwood with an open three in the corner. That's going to be long, but rebounded up and missed, and that's going to go off Kurt Burleson. We'll give you a quick update. A little bit of a shocker here, although I know how talented Summertown's team is. I've seen them a lot this year. They are leading Lewis County Middle School 16-6 after the first quarter.
Lewis County Middle School, I think they've pretty much rolled all year long, haven't they?
When I coached TVBA, Clint, we played that team probably 10-plus times, and they are well coached and really talented. That group right there they've got is –
oh, my goodness.
That is going to be sailed into the 5th row. I think baseball season's right around the corner, and Kurt's testing his arm out. And, if you're going to do that, you do it up 6-3 in the first quarter, Nice. Another block by Weston Pig, and he's going to get it. Burleson's got a breakaway. He's going to get fouled. Oh, and it rolls out. Well, the first one might have been a foul, Clint. But, Pig, I'm telling you, he's not a big guy, but, man, he's got some hops. And he'll go up and he'll fight you for a ball.
And it doesn't hurt that he's so long.
Yep. Burleson's going to miss the first free throw. And I'll tell you, with Grayson this year, played great. He's definitely a leader on this team. He struggled a good little bit at the free throw line.
He is.
I
say
know
he's probably hovering around 50-60%, and as he misses both of those there, and he's 50% now. He's got 2 free throws made and 2 missed.
So Collinwood's got it back. That's going to go to Thompson. They're going to break it. Zepeda with it. He's going to kick it.
Another steal
with it, and it's stolen. Burleson behind the back. Beautiful move. Nice. And
that's a high percentage shot.
It is. That's what you want. Summertown's going to keep the pressure up. It has been effective. Bennett's into the game for Summertown. Collinwood is going to break it. They're going to skip to the corner, and they've got a good look. Money. That's going to be Blake Whittier or Witter. I'm not sure. Witter. Nice shot there. So that's going to get them back to a 2-point lead for Summertown. Campbell got it up top over to Bennett. Bennett's going to try a three. That's going to go over the top of the backboard off the rim out of bounds. So that will go to Collinwood. If you're Collinwood, you made plenty of mistakes. You turned the ball over. You're only down 2 points.
That's right. I think Summertown has 6 steals already here in this first quarter. And if you're Collinwood, I'm only trailing by 2.
More pressure, but they will break it. That's going to be deflected out of bounds by Burleson. We'll stay on this end.
Sawyer Sherman set to check in for Summertown, the freshman.
Blaylock up top with it for the Trojans. He's going to get a ball screen up top. He's going to kick it into the corner deep. Another long three, no good. Campbell's got it, and he's wanting to run to Burleson. Burleson with a breakaway. He lays it up good. Summertown's pushing it to 10-6. They're going to stay in this trap. They're going to give up the sideline, and he's going to get around. I thought he might have went out of bounds, but he kept it in. That's going to be a long three missed. And here comes Grayson out with it again. He's going to kick it long down the floor to Campbell. They're going to get Campbell for a walk. I didn't see that.
I didn't know that he ever dribbled.
He didn't. I think when he came down, they're saying he took multiple steps with it when he came down.
Tough call there.
Yep. But that will be Sherman, Sawyer Sherman in the game for Summertown now.
Welcome back in, Timmy Kinnick. He just, demolished those nachos.
Yeah. That's pretty good, Brazier.
Did he ask you if you even wanted any?
I don't even know if he breathed.
I didn't.
So he didn't even ask you if you wanted any of them.
No.
You can't breathe when you're eating that many jalapenos.
Sawyer Sherman's got a wide open three, and he drains it.
Good job by the freshman stepping in there, hitting a big open shot.
He can shoot it.
He's got a pretty shot, too. It comes out of his hand good.
He can shoot it. As he gets older and continues to gain more confidence and experience, he's going to be a really good player here. And his brother, as a matter of fact, him as well. But so Collinwood, Summertown's extended this out to a 7-point lead. And Zepeda's got it up top. He's going to kick over to Blaylock, and he's going to penetrate. Nice job by Burleson, denying that. Campbell out with it to Sherman. He's going to lay it up, no good, over the rim. And that's going to be kicked long down the court to Blaylock. And Pig again deters a shot, ripped away by Blaylock. Whoa. And we have a scrum, and we are fixing. We'll keep it right here. We've got some extracurricular activities. Pig and Blaylock.
I think definitely
got involved.
I think definitely Blaylock's getting a technical. We'll see what they do with Weston. We'll see what they do with both coaching staff.
The official pointed at the coach and the player involved and just showed a technical, but I'm not sure what we've got. We've got 25, which is Blaylock, a technical.
He gave him 2 and he's ejected. And then they got 3 technicals out of that, according to Mr. Referee right there.
And I believe one of those is on the coach, correct?
Yeah.
I believe for coming out there, and I think he said some things as well.
He gave 2 fouls on number 25 and then said he was ejected, had 2 technical fouls, and then he gave 1 on the coach. So we'll see what happens. Well, he's telling him to sit back down. So I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know if he's ejected or not. Usually 2 technical fouls and you are. But that's got Collinwood's finest plus Mr. John Aikens up ready. It got Timmy Kinnick up ready to go.
I'm glad that happened after he ate the nachos.
I said on Exports Live last night, AJ said, y'all renewing an old District 12A rivalry. And I said, AJ, I've been going to Collinwood since 2014, seen some doozies. I said, it can get wild down there.
Yeah.
Well, here we are.
Well, I'm sorry about the racket. I'm sure my mic hit the floor.
Yeah, it did. Don't worry. Me and Will and Adam are just deaf from it.
Well, I didn't mean to drop it, but there's a couple of pretty good-sized fellers come out of the stands on the other side. I wasn't worried about what was going on here. It was the other side that,
So it's going to be interesting to see. We're still got a break in action. All the coaches having to be explained to.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys, and Timmy included, if y'all ever have to go out there to help out with anything in a situation like that, I will be cheering you on from here as loud as I can.
That's all I need, Adam. If you just root me on and make sure I make it to the house, we'll be good.
What was it Jeff Franks used to always tell Kendall, if you got a bench clearing brawl in baseball, who do you say? Go get the second baseman. They're always little.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and you think about us coaching softball, right?
Right.
I mean, that's probably who you would get.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe pick an outfielder, the smallest outfielder might work too.
You leave the shortstop, the pitcher, and the catcher alone. You don't want to mess with them guys.
I'm going to say this, minute 53 to go. I don't know if I'm Coach Long that I don't get Weston out and just make sure there's no retaliation toward him and maybe give him a break and let him calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because,
his head hit the floor pretty hard down there too. So.
Let's see what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know what the holdup is.
Well, it was a physical play between 2 physical players, first of all, and everything was fine until it went to the floor.
And we've got some fans, maybe some mamas, I don't know, talking to law enforcement with the referee. So I don't know if the referee's thrown some fans out. I don't know what's going on. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, that was a question I've got too, Clint, and I'm not very familiar with that. When a player is ejected in basketball, if that is the case, are they allowed to stay on the bench, or do they actually physically have to leave?
I don't know. Let me say this: in 1999, you had to leave.
Yeah. you saying that from experience?
I can't. I don't. But I don't know. I don't know about now.
Well, Weston, we've said it before. Weston's a very, he's a tough kid, and he plays physical. And
well, and listen, I don't want to call out young men on. It's an emotional game, and it's played hard. But now Blaylock, he got it blocked by Weston, but then he got it back, and then Weston tied it up, and it got a little rough, and they both went down. But now Blaylock did. I'm not going to say he threw a punch, but he did shove Weston's head into the floor.
Yeah.
And I think that's what got the initial him ejected or a technical. Then
their coach comes out into the middle of the fray, and I think he said some things that initiated his technical.
If I read the coach's lips right, I think the coach was basically blaming it on the referees that things are getting this chippy.
Yes.
I don't think he was down there trying to get a kid on either side to talk garbage. I think he was trying to. Well, I don't know what our argument's for now. I tell you what, guys, let's take about a 30-minute break and pay some sponsors, and we'll be right. 30-second break. We may take 30. We'll be right back.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Well, got a little extracurricular activities during the break. Coach Burleson, assistant coach for Summertown, had a few things he needed to say to the official. He wasn't happy about it. I don't know what that was. We're not sure what it was. It looks like from –
And he kind of blew up after the referee came down here and explained something to West. So maybe they might have ended up giving Weston a technical as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
the only thing I could read in Jason's comment was you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And 25 Blaylock is walking to the locker room, so it looks like he's been ejected.
Now, I'm assuming, too, Clint, it looks like Coach Burleson got 2 technicals and was ejected.
Yeah.
The first one and then the second one, you're automatically gone.
Yes.
So answer me this. Right now, at least what we know of is 3 technicals on Collinwood. At least 2 on Summertown, possibly 3 if they call one on West.
Yeah.
So if you have 3 and 3, do those cancel, or do each team shoot?
It'll go to a jump ball if you have 3.
I didn't know how that worked.
You still have the players that were ejected and the coaches were ejected, but it'll be like offsetting penalties,
Yeah. I didn't know if they would make you physically have to shoot all those, or they would just offset them. But.
Well, I'll say this. We only play Collinwood once this year, but I think they were supposed to come to Summertown next year. Kind of wondering if that's going to happen now.
Well,
that may be another home game we've lost. Speaking of my rants,
it's too. Yeah, you may be right.
And this must be a faculty member, or this must be a principal or something down here that keeps talking to the referee, because I can't see referees talking to a parent that long.
Yeah, no.
Coach Brian Cruz, it was always the men's coach down here. He's the principal now, and I've seen him around, but I don't know where he is. I'm assuming he is. He may have retired. He's been at it a while.
Yeah.
But
well, I'm with you. I don't know that you don't. If you don't set Weston right here, I don't know. Where do you go with that, guys? Do you pull Weston right here for a minute or so, or do you leave him out there and just see what happens?
I think in my opinion, I think you pull him, and I think just to let the kid, let everybody else calm down. Nothing he said or done.
Yes.
But I think you do that, and then eventually.
Well, because here's the deal: we know Weston's not going to not play aggressive. If somebody's taking one of the basket here on this very next possession, he's going to go and try to block it.
Yeah, he's going to try.
And I don't know where that's going to lead to, as chippy as things are right now.
Well, and Will tell you too. We played for a man in high school when I played who was a great coach, but when things got physical and he felt like we were getting slighted in some way. And I'm not sure how these coaches are, but you're not going to let another team push you around.
All right, so it looks like
we'll see.
It looks like Collinwood's going to shoot a couple of technical shots.
That will be Zapata, number 2, shooting their first technical, and that's no good.
But I'm going to give Coach Jason Burleson some props. By gosh, when he went out in a blaze of glory.
It usually don't take him long. When it hits that point, he ain't going to be here long.
Let me tell you, any coaches that might have been watching that, if you're looking to get thrown out of a game, go back and watch our game. All right,
so they're actually giving the ball to Collinwood. I don't understand what's happened here.
The question would be, though, what was the foul call before the technical? Was it a jump ball that was called between those?
We're going to have to get Coach Jeremy Jeans somewhere around, and we'll get him to tell us at halftime.
I don't know that he knows.
What happened.
Well,
and Timmy, you can go down there and ask Mr. Brian Long, and come up and report it back to us. Maybe
I might try to ease down there in a minute and try to get something, but it looks pretpretty.
But I don't know why.
Tense down there now.
But here's my thing: why, if it is I don't know who she is, but I don't know why she's still talking. I mean, we got a ball game play here.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all got your 2 technical shots, and
they're
getting the ball back. It's the best case scenario that y'all could have hoped for.
Yep.
I don't understand that call, so that'll be something that we'll have to get explained to us by somebody.
So Branson Holt has come into the game for Blaylock, who was ejected.
Yes.
And so there's going to be Zepeda. He's going to nail a jumper in the lane, so that's going to cut the lead to 4 for Summertown, and this has been a pretty long first quarter. Clint with all the extracurriculars.
Yeah.
Campbell's going to fire a long 3.
Money. Good answer by Coleman.
Yep. And here comes Zepeda. He's got it. He's going to have it up top. Looks like Summertown is down. It looks like they might be in that spread out 2-3 zone. That's going to be an open 3 from the corner, short. And Bennett with a nice rebound and a block out. Pig with it. He is going to stay in. Campbell with it to Bennett, over to Pig, into the corner to Sherman. He thinks about it, but kicks it back to Pig. To the high post. Bennett's got a good look from 3. That's going to be a little off to the right. Look at Pig go up. And a foul.
He skied for that rebound, got a good look at it, just couldn't get it fall. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple now.
Yep.
So you look at him skying up there. Do y'all remember the dunk he had last year?
Oh, yeah. AJ talked about that last night on Export
Just
Live.
come out of nowhere.
I had a dunk like that one time, Timmy. We got one of those adjustable goals in my driveway at home.
Okay.
And I'll get Hayden to drop it down to 7 foot every once in a while. Make me feel good,
This lady's still talking.
I've never seen anything like this. I don't understand.
Is she the athletic director, maybe?
Well, Coach Long is kind of wanting something questioned because he was talking to this referee. So he's saying Coach Long has to sit down. So apparently Coach Long got a technical in all that madness.
Well, evidently, but
or maybe he has to because his assistant coach got 2. That's probably
it.
If your bench gets one, you get it. You have to sit down.
Yeah.
Weston's going to shoot a free throw, and he drains it.
I tell you, Weston Pig's got so much better this year on his free throws too.
Yes. So Summertown's going to stay in the zone. Nice job by Campbell getting a foot on it, kicking that one. I'm going to tell you, too, lost in all this is, from what I've seen so far in this game until the ejection, Blaylock is a big part of that team.
Yeah.
For sure. He was primarily their ball handler a lot of the time. He was also one that was attacking the basket and doing a pretty good job. So they've lost a pretty good piece of their team as well with that ejection. So
I think Coach Long's probably just getting an explanation on why he has to stay set down.
Well, and I think your assistant coach is linked to you.
That's right.
So with Jason getting 2, it's basically West. So
that's going to go over to Holt, back to Zepeda. Summertown's going to stay in the zone. Over into the corner, back out. And Collinwood kind of having issues kind of breaking into the middle of this zone. Nice job by Summertown attacking up top, back to Zepeda. Back to Holt, back up top. Nice pass underneath.
Cole Campbell just kind of got lost on that back door there.
That's Blake Witter with the basket. That's going to cut it to a 7-point lead for Summertown, 18-11. Sherman's got it in the corner. I thought he just traveled and everyone else did, but no call. Campbell's got another look at 3 off the back of the rim. And Brewer comes down with a rebound, and that'll be it.
I tell you, Adam, before you go to commercial, Summertown still held on to a 7-point lead, and they played the last 3 minutes without Grayson
Burleson.
So that's a pretty good stand there from Summertown.
So pretty exciting first quarter to say the least. But Summertown, they're gonna head to the second quarter up 7, 18-11. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Summertown High School basketball on the X Sports Network.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
So here we are, start of the second quarter. Summertown leading 18-11. They're going to have the basketball. Collinwood has jumped out into a half-court trap. And Summertown's got it. Bennett with it. He's going to kick it back to Campbell. Over to Sawyer. Sherman. Back to Bennett. Kurt Burleson with it. He's going to pick up his dribble and get stuck. Campbell's got to look from three, and he's going to take it. No good. Off the front of the rim. And Collinwood's got it with a chance to cut into this 7-point lead. Brewer with it. He's going to kick across to Zepeda. No good. Nice tip back follow, but that one's going to be missed, and Summertown's coming down with it, and that's going to be Burleson. And I think they're going to get, it looks like Brewer, number 24, with the reach-in foul off the rebound. So Jackson Bennett with it. He's going to break across to Campbell, back across to Bennett. Bennett tries to make that pass. Too many bodies in there. It's a tough play, and Collinwood's going to steal that one away. Holt's got it up top for Collinwood. Over to Zepeda. Back to Holt. That's going to be down to Brewer. Sherman's going to tip. Nice job there by Campbell, knocking it out of bounds. You know, Timmy, this little half-court trap Collinwood's ran's kind of giving us a little bit of trouble these last few possessions.
It is. We're struggling with it a little bit.
Zepeda's going to kick it into the corner to Thompson. Into Brewer. Zepeda with a short jumper in the lane. Missed. And Holt's going to come out with it. The smallest kid on the court. Nice job.
What is that kid, 4'8"?
Yeah, he's a tough kid, man. He's done a great job. That's going to be a long three, short. And Sherman's got it for Summertown. Nice job there. Kurt Burleson's got it for Summertown to Sherman. Over to Campbell. He's got another open look. Short again. And Collinwood back with it. Summertown's went cold here to start the second quarter.
Boys, I have an update.
Okay,
The reason Coach Jason Burleson got thrown out is because Grayson Burleson got thrown out.
Why? Okay, why?
Because they said he left the bench when that fight was ensuing. They said he left the bench, so he's thrown out. And so Grayson Burleson is no longer able to come back in this game. So Summertown's going to have to win this one without their leading scorer.
They won't have Grayson against Lawrenceburg.
Well, they said shouldn't have. Well, that'd be Spring Hill, but they said they're going to try to send this in and see if sometimes you can get them reduced or whatever. But doesn't look good because you get thrown out. You got to at least set out 2 games. So we'll see what the outcome of this is.
This game counts as 1. Spring Hill will be 2, right?
Should.
So the missed three-pointer by Sherman, but Campbell with a great job getting the scraps up off that rebound. And he's going to get an and one opportunity here to possibly push his lead to 10. And he does.
Cole having a good night.
Summertown leading 21-11. We're inside of 6 minutes here to go in the second quarter. And they've went back into the zone as well. That's going to be skipped across to Holt. Back to Zepeda. He's going to get trapped up top. He's going to skip it completely across the other side to Thompson. He's going to fire a long shot. No good. And that one's going to be thrown out top, but saved by Holt. He's going to have it in the corner. He's going to throw it back up top to Zepeda. And Summertown still applying pressure. Over into the corner to Thompson. Back to Zepeda. He's going to have it stripped by Campbell, and he's going to take off. He's going to lay it up. No good. Nice job there hassling the breakaway. And They're going to get it ahead to Zapata for an easy lay-in. So that's going to cut it to 8. Into Kurt Burleson. He's going to shoot a 3. Money. Big shot there by Burleson as Collinwood was starting to eke back into this thing, but that's going to push it back to 11. Skipped across to Zapata. Into the corner to Witter. Over to Brewer, back up top. And we've got 2. We could possibly call a foul on there for Summertown.
I think they're going to get Kurt with that.
Yeah, you may be right. And that's who it will be. That will be. Man, if that's the case, okay. Scared me for a second.
No, it's just Kurt's first.
All right, his first. So Thompson is going to hit the first free throw. Cut it back to 10. As we mentioned, it seems that Grayson Burleson will no longer be able to participate in this game. That's definitely a big loss for Summertown.
Well, you know, half their bench cleared too. So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't understand. You know, their coach was plumb down there on the free throw line.
That's going to be missed by Sherman, and that will be Leighton Sherman, who's checked into the game.
Timeout by Collinwood. Be a full.
Collinwood's going to get a timeout. So we'll take it with them. Summertown leading 24-14. You're listening to Summertown High School basketball on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Did you stay with it?
So we are back, and Summertown leading 24-14 here with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Collinwood has the basketball. Summertown's going to stay in this half-court trap. Nice job there. Nice pass in the middle and one. That will be Fletcher Thompson. So he's going to go to the line with a chance to cut this to 7.
Foul was on Cole Campbell. His first.
I tell you the crazy thing out there, Timmy, look at Summertown's team they have on the floor. I believe we have, sophomore, freshman.
Got 2 freshmen.
Freshman,
no, 3 freshmen.
Sophomore?
Three freshmen. Right?
3 freshmen, 2 sophomores? Right? Is that right?
Yeah, Cole's a sophomore.
Yep.
Kurt's a sophomore. Jackson Bennett will be a freshman.
Bennett's going to have a look from 3. No good. But Sherman with a nice rebound. Back to Campbell. Back to Sherman. He's got a look from 3-point range. No good. Leighton Sherman with it. Nice job. Summertown attacking the boards here. Campbell's got a look over to Leighton. He's going to fire 3. Good. I'll say one thing about this team. You've got shooters all over this floor right here with this group.
Yes.
There's not just any kid that you can just lay off of. You better get out to these shooters. Nice job by Campbell. That's the second time he's kicked one out of bounds. This group here for Summertown will eventually shoot them out of that half-court trap if they keep that up. But nice inbound. That's going to be thrown away, but saved. Nice job saving that one. Back up top to Holt. Nice move and one.
Oh. I don't agree with that foul right there. He was, and they got Kurt Burleson on it. It'll be his second, but I mean, Kurt was straight up.
Yeah. But regardless of that foul or not, team, that was a nice move getting into that lane by that young man.
It was.
Nice play. So they've cut it to 7. That's going to go to Sherman. He's going to hit Burleson in the middle. He's going to attack in the middle. Good. Nice move there by Kurt Burleson. So Summertown still doing a good job without Grayson of keeping Collinwood at a distance. So Zapata with it up top. He's going to get, that should be an illegal screen.
It is.
And it is.
It is.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's an easy call.
He hooked him with his leg.
Yeah. And that will be an offensive foul. That will be on Hinkie.
Yes.
Number 0. So Summertown back with it. Campbell with it up top. Over to Sherman. He's going to pick his dribble up back to Campbell. Into the corner. Jackson Bennett with a nice move and a short jumper. Short. Kurt Burleson with it. He's going to get the rebound and up. That's going to put it to 11.
Kurt cleaning the trash up down there, looking good.
Well, Kurt's got a significant advantage down low right here with his size differential against this team. We need to use it. So Zepeda with it back up top for Collinwood as they get it across. Summertown in the 2-3 zone. Nice job by Sherman. He's hassling up top. That's going to be thrown down low to Witter, and he's going to get fouled.
It's going to be
that
on
will
Cole.
be on Campbell.
It'll be his second.
You know, it is good to see, Timmy. I hate the circumstances, but it's good to see this group out here getting some reps in, you know.
Yes.
This is what will make, you know, you can practice all you want and work hard, and that's important, but being out here and getting time on the floor, that's the most, that'll help you develop faster than anything.
Absolutely. And we was young, and we need to get them in. I mean, if we can pull this game out with this, and, you know, they'll have a lot more confidence going into other games.
Yep. Sherman's going to fire one from the parking lot. No good. That was a long one. And Collinwood's got it. Zepeda's going to walk it across. We're inside of 2 minutes here till the half. Hinkie with it. Over to Holt. That's going to be a nice dump down low, short.
Good defense right there by Kurt Burleson.
Yep. And Bennett came out with it, and he's going to get to Sherman. Back to Bennett. Over to Campbell. Nice entry pass to Burleson. He's going to kick out. Nice pass. Sherman's got to look long. No good. And I think that one went off Cole when it did.
Foot, yeah.
I like these young men getting these open shots and taking them, you know, being aggressive. But it also reaches the point, too, you've got a really good post guy down low, Timmy,
yes,
that can score.
You got to use him.
And you got to use it.
I like to see Kurt catch it down there and kick it back out when he seen he didn't have nothing. I mean, that could be huge to our offense.
Nice move there by Fletcher Thompson. And that's going to cut it to 8. And we're almost inside of a minute here. Campbell with it up top. Over to Sherman. He's going to fire another one. No good. And Zepeda's got it. He's going to bring it across. And
gets a charge call right there, pushing off.
So that should give Summertown some free throws here.
You'd think. I mean, they're in the,
well.
No, it's an offensive.
That's correct, yeah.
Yes, offensive foul. No.
So Summertown got it. Into Burleson. He's going to go up and lay it up. I can tell you, I tell you, Kenny, I think he can do anything he wants to down there.
I think he can too. He's got them outsized, and he's out. He's just out stronging them down there.
Yep.
So we've got to use it.
Summertown with a 10-point lead now. We're inside of almost 30 seconds. That's going to be thrown up and knocked down by Campbell. Nice job there, but it's taken away by Zepeda. He's going to kick it ahead to Thompson, and he lays it in.
The only thing Cole did wrong with it, instead of just jumping up and grabbing it and securing it, he tried to tip it to himself to run with it, and it gave Zepeda enough time to come snatch it.
So Campbell up top. Looks like they're going to play for the final shot. We've got under 10, 8 seconds remaining. Nice kick there to Kurt Burleson. And he's going to lay it in easily. 3 seconds left. Zepeda's going to fire one inside of half court. No good, but close. And Summertown is going to hold a 10-point lead here into the half.
And before we go, I listened to Coach Wes Long tell his bunch, said, look, get fired up and play for your teammate that got kicked out, all right? And Kurt Burleson and Cole Campbell, they're playing like that. So we'll go to break. We'll come back and talk to Coach Jeremy G in just a minute. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory. And gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
All right, welcome back to Collinwood. Summertown men lead at 35-25 in what was just, let's just call it a wild first half. Coach Jeremy Jean, you were down there firsthand. You want to kind of explain some of this before we get into your girls' contest?
Yeah, one, the game was getting physical, and they didn't blow the whistle. Tie ball, neither kid's going to look back down. One kid slammed pig to the ground, which resulted in him getting tossed.
Right.
Well, then when that happened, the referees are sort of looking at almost in disbelief what's happening.
Yeah.
Then we have some leave the bench, and therefore we get one toss. Coach gets mad, he gets tossed.
Right.
So it's just blow the whistle, call a foul earlier, that don't happen.
All right.
It's just.
Well, I said on Exports Live last night, AJ was asking me, what it's like to go to Collinwood, that old District 12A rivalry. I said, well, AJ, I've been going down there since my oldest one in 2014. I said, it can get pretty wild, and I guess I called this one.
You did call that. It was wild. Our game at one point was hairy.
Yeah.
Once we.
Yeah, I heard you getting on officials a couple of good times.
Yeah, they just, again, it used to be, a three-man crew stayed together the whole entire time. I sort of liked that because
they knew what you were getting out of a crew.
Yeah, now you get different, mix it up a little bit. Two are seeing something else. It's hard, especially not being able to say too much without getting fined.
Well, all right, Coach. Well, let's get on to your girls' contest. Yeah. Had 3 players in double figures.
Yep.
Distributed the ball. Ainsley Burleson, she coming off kind of not feeling well this week. You could tell the shots that she did miss were short, just kind of legs wasn't there and stuff. But talk about what you saw out of your crew tonight.
I'm proud of our resiliency.
Right.
Because at one point, we're 10, 12, 10, 12, 6.
Right.
Could have folded. We got a little shot, not shot happy, but shooting quick happy.
Right.
There for a little while. We settled down, attacked the rim, and the lead got out to 20. But I'm just proud of us staying the course, not freaking out. That happened 3 weeks ago at Wayne County. We freak out, lose the ball game.
Right. Timmy asked me, he said, Clint, any of your kids ever shot 10 for 10 from the foul line? And I said, I don't think any of them's ever shot 10 foul shots. But I'll give him credit. She got there tonight. Yes, and put it in the hole.
Yeah.
But Coach, the way I kind of described it, we got 3 of us on this one, and we were just kind of talking about what we saw out of our girls' team. And I said, sometimes we can look like the most fluent, make that extra pass, reverse the ball, everything looks good. And then sometimes we look like our parents are paying us $100 a shot, and we got to get to 100 or we lose sometimes.
Yeah.
And what's it? What are you seeing as far as that? Just because let's just call it what it is. We're still December. We're still early December. Are you seeing that kind of mesh together?
It is. It's going to keep getting better the more we play. Again, going back to the summertime, we have one kid out this time, one kid. It just it's hard. Summer, long ways away, still. But preseason stuff, we're playing kids. But you play 2 20-minute games, that's it.
Right.
So they're learning each other, learning that, hey, this year, Olivia, she can drive the rim and score.
Right.
That's something different that she added from last year. So now she's making some threes. Different kids have added things to their game where they're learning each other. Hey, I can trust her that she'll catch this pass and make the right decision. So the stickiness that's getting, the pay for shot, I call it sticky hands.
Right.
It's getting less and less each game. We just got to continue to.
Sorry, we're watching.
I saw it too. Wow.
But, Coach, again, you probably heard my rant last night on Exports Live, us only having 7 home games and people using it as an excuse to not come play at our facilities and things. But with that said, no more home games until January 6th. That'll be against Lawrence County. We go on the road twice next week. Got to go to Spring Hill in that rematch, and then we go to the Ralph and play Lawrence County there. What are you looking to get better at before next Tuesday out of your bunch?
Well, we just finishing shots.
Right.
We had a chance in the first half, I think, to really blow the thing wide open. We had 34 points at half, I think. Very easily could have had, or 32. We could have had 45.
Right.
We missed some easy shots that we usually make. Again, we got to find a way to. We're running a lot during ball games. Our legs are going to be tired. So,
defensive pressure, though, Coach, you've had to be pleased with it, especially the last 2 games, and it really took it over for you there in that end. When, like you said, it would be a 12-point lead. The next thing you know, it's 6. But all of a sudden, about 4 or 5 steals in a row, and you're up 16 and never look back.
Well, that's what I think the girls are enjoying playing that way because it leaves some rooms for mistakes on offensive end if we're going to get extra possessions by getting them to turn the ball over.
Yeah.
I'm pleased defensively since the Wayne County game. Even then, we played good defense for about 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got to continue to get better
I don't know
at everything.
I don't know if you saw tonight, but Richland did beat Loretta by 5 tonight at Richland.
Well, it's a good win for Richland.
So I think that's probably the first time that's happened in a while. So that you get at least got some game film on Loretta for coming up anyway, since Richland's not playing us.
Yeah.
Coach, last thing, do we have the Richland Classic schedule or anything?
I do. I have the girls.
Well, I'll tell you what, you send that to me, and Will get that put on our Facebook and exports page and stuff. You don't have to go over it now, but just want to get that out and stuff. But, Coach, good luck, and next week we'll have all those games covered, and just keep doing what we're doing.
That sounds good, man. Thank you.
That's Coach Jeremy Jean. We'll be back in just a little bit going over stats and numbers, getting ready for second half. Stay with us.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention.
All right, we're back here. We're almost ready to start the third quarter here in about 2 minutes. Summertown with a 10-point lead. We're going to get Mr. Timmy to run through our first half stats real quick.
Zippa ended up with 8. Thompson had 8. Holt ended up with 3. And Witter had 6 for a 25 for Collinwood. Coming down the Summertown side, Pig had 2. Campbell had 8. Grayson Bartleson, of course, had 6 in the first quarter. Didn't get to play the second. S. Sherman had 3. Kurt Bartleson come up huge in that second quarter. He had ended up with 16. 14 of them come in the second quarter, which is huge. And L. Sherman had 3, put us at 35.
Are we all in pretty good shape foul-wise?
Foul-wise, yeah. I mean, for what Clint done this for about half the first quarter.
Yep.
And evidently he wouldn't keep it up with no fouls, so I'm trying to catch up. I know Campbell's got 2 and Kurt's got 2. Now, I don't know.
Now,
I know Weston got 1, so we're going to go back to that. On that, they give Weston, the reason Collinwood got the ball is our technicals offset.
Okay.
Right? So it was 4 and 4. So they completely offset, but they give Weston a common foul for the tie-up down here. So they got the free throws in the ball.
Okay.
All right, that's what happened there. Now, I did talk to, during the break right there, we were saying this game and 1 more for Grayson. The way I just understand it from Coach Gene, it is not this game don't count. He has 2 more games. So it won't be this game plus 1. It'll be this game plus 2. if it's the same as coaches. I know Coach Burleson is out for this game +2, so he can't come back for 2 games for sure.
If that is the case, like you're saying, and our schedule sticks like it is, you're looking at the Spring Hill game Tuesday night and the Lawrence County game Friday
night. Yes. So,
I'm just kind of wondering if you're Summertown, if you don't try to find a way to get you a game in there before
Well,
Lawrence
I know,
County.
and Grayson's the tallest guy on the bench down here, but how do you get just Grayson on that when the whole bench cleared? And I'd have to go back and watch it on the video and kind of see what exactly. But
I'm going to go back tonight after we get home and kind of see. Nice steal there. We're underway, and Campbell's going to get a steal. He's going to lay it up, miss it, but he's going to get his own board, but it's going to be ripped out by Holt. And here he comes. He's going to take 4 steps and not get a walk, but he gets swatted. And that's going to go back out to Thompson over into the corner. That's going to be Haddock. He's going to miss the 3, but we can't get a board here. And Thompson comes out with it. I'm telling you, this Collinwood team's scrappy. Say what you want, man. They're going to fight you, and they're going to fight. They're going to play hard. They're doing a good job trying to get back in. Summertown still with an 8-point lead here. That's going to be skipped to Bennett. Bennett with it. Down low to Burleson. He's going to put a nice move in the lane. I was talking to somebody during the half, Timmy. I think you've got to feed that young man early on.
Just feed him in the paint. Let him keep doing that little turnaround because he's getting so much higher than everybody else. It's going to be tough to stop.
Nice job by Pig knocking it out of the bounds.
Yeah.
Well, and and look, I feel like he can score down there at will the way he's playing right now. But once they start collapsing and make adjustments, then if you need to kick out those shooters, you can do it.
Yes.
But nice job there, and it's going to stay with Collinwood. Holt's got it. He's going to bring it in to Thompson. Thompson's going to get trapped, and he almost throws it away. Back out to Zepeda, and he's going to fire a 3. That barely nicks the rim, but it will stay with Collinwood. So Zepeda bringing it in under his own basket. Summertown looks like they're in that 2-3 zone. So that's going to go up top, kicked over into the corner. Zepeda with it. I'm sorry, Timmy, go ahead.
This zone worked really well for us in the first, and there's Weston tying another one up.
Yep.
He's not going to turn that ball loose on that.
He's not. So. And look, you hate what happened, but you play hard. That's your job. That's what that kid does, and he needs to do what he does best, and that is play his butt off.
Yeah.
Burleson with a beautiful underneath move. Timmy, I think he can do it all night long. If you played 8 straight games over the next 12 hours, he could do it, I think. Nice, though. That one's going to be overthrown into the post over Thompson's head, but off of Burleson.
Yeah, it must have had to have been deflected by Burleson.
Yeah. So Collinwood with it under their own basket. Man, number 24 was wide open, but he's going to miss the layup. That's going to be blocked, but they're going to get a foul there.
Let's see who they get on that. Kurt had all ball at the top of that.
Yeah. They're going to get Weston.
Give that to Weston.
Yeah, Kurt and Weston were both there, but like you said, it looked like Kurt had all ball with his attempt.
So that is, according to the board, they've got Weston with 3.
Yeah. Haddock nails the first free throw for Collinwood. Timmy, I was just going to come down here for a nice, easy drive tonight. Nice, calm game. Down the trace, drink my sun drop. I wasn't planning on all this excitement.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Now, if it's Lawrence County, Loretta, you can maybe plan on it.
This is Collinwood, man. Back in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Which, I'm a little older than you.
Bennett's going to fire one. That's no good from the right-hand wing.
This was a big rivalry for Summertown.
Yeah.
I mean, this was huge. This was a huge game for us, and it was always a tough game down here.
Nice pass there, and that one's going to be blocked by Burleson, but back out to Holt. He's going to get in the lane and kick it out. Zepeda with it. He's going to penetrate for a short jumper. No good. And Burleson with a rebound. Kurt's really active tonight.
He is.
Offensively and defensively.
Yeah, got to be right here.
That's going to be skipped across the court to Pig. He's going to dump down to Burleson. Burleson with a hook. He's 3 for 3 this quarter, Timmy, and
that little hook jump shot right there is just, and he knew it was in when he turned it loose. He is fired up and ready to go right here.
They're going to get they're going to get Haddock for going out of bounds, stepping out of bounds.
No, they've called a charge on him.
Oh, a charge.
They've called him an offensive charge
on him. Look, I'm not saying it's a right or wrong call. I just don't understand how you call charge calls when somebody's on the side of you. I just still don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. That will be his fourth.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
So Summertown here, they're extending this lead out just a little. We got a young group in here, but they're playing some pretty good basketball right now and playing tough ball too. Over to Pig. Campbell's got it. He kicks, and a wide open shot for Daniel. No good, but a good shot.
That's a great shot right there. Good
that's
rotation.
the shot you want.
That's what we got to do. We got to rotate the ball right here and get everything cleared. Somebody's going to be open.
Over to Daniel in the corner again, and he's going to throw it away. That's not a good choice right there. And Collinwood's got it.
Well, the way Kurt's handling them down low, they're going to start packing it in on him. And if they do, we've got to make them pay outside with it.
Kick to the corner. That's going to be Thompson with a step back, and that's going to go over the rim and throw it away now. Daniel comes out with it, and he's got it to Campbell. Kurt Bolison with it up top. Campbell's got a wide open look, and he's going to fire it. Money. Hey, could Jason Campbell shoot the basketball that well?
Yes.
Could he?
Yes. You ain't never seen none of the videos?
I've seen a little bit of Jason, but you know when I was coming into school and really coming in to start and play basketball, he was kind of on his way out a little, so I really didn't get to watch Jason a lot. So Collinwood's going to get them a bucket right there, and they're going to get a timeout. But Summertown with still holding a 13-point lead here. We'll take a short break. We'll be back just in a moment. You're listening to Summertown Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
All right, we're back here. Summertown with a 13-point lead with a little under 4 minutes left in the third. I will give you a quick update. Richland boys leading Loretto by 11 in the third quarter. And this is also after, I believe, the Richland girls also defeated Loretto, correct, Will?
Yes.
So Richland looking to try to complete a sweep tonight. Summertown basketball. Sherman's got it. Over to Bennett. He's going to get into the lane. Nice Euro step, but missed. I like the move.
Yeah, I do too. He was there. He was all over. I think he expected a little bit of contact there or something and didn't get none. So he just finger rolled it right off the side of the rim. He just didn't quite get enough height on it.
Into the corner. Back out to Zapata up top. Into Brewer. Knocked away. And Campbell has it knocked away, but he gets it back. Pig with it to Burleson. Sherman's got a look. Nice pump fake. Nice move. He's going to go in with a runner. No good. Campbell kicks it out of bounds. I like Sherman being aggressive, but, you could pull up for that little short jumper right there.
Well, he needs to learn that he's 5'8".
Yeah.
And that'll come with experience.
It will.
He's got a beautiful shot, like I said.
That is the fifth basketball that Campbell's kicked tonight.
Yes, Cole is all over this defense. I don't know how many takeaways he's got and how many deflections he's got.
Zapata with it up top. That's going to be dumped down low to Thompson. Back out to Witter.
They're going to get a 3-second violation. Don't see many of them called anymore.
No.
Of course, you don't see very seldom you see 8 technicals in one ball game.
Well, and the 3-second violation has kind of Pig is going to get hammered. They're going to the rack, but man, he went with a vengeance.
Yeah, he did
on the baseline.
He did, but what I like about Big is he just popped right back to his feet, went back to the line like nothing. Hey, it's a foul. I mean, he's not showing the emotion.
He's going to drain the first one, but like we were saying, Tim, the 3-second violations are minimized a lot because so many people are playing the 4 out. Now shooting so many threes. You just don't see many lineups anymore of 3 perimeter, 2 post, like it used to be.
Yes.
So Collinwood's got it. Down by 14. That's going to be kicked in. Nice job there denying that ball, but a nice layup there and hook shot by Witter. That's going to cut it back to 12. Sherman with it on the wing, back to Campbell. Over to Burleson. Campbell's going to penetrate. Nice move there, and they're going to get a foul there against Collinwood. So nice attack there by Cole Campbell. We'll see who that one's going to be on. That will be on Thompson. So Campbell's going to miss the first free throw. And here's his second attempt. That's off the side of the rim, no good. And man, Summertown's going to get a break there.
Yeah, I didn't see the walk. Did you?
I didn't see the walk.
He stutter stepped, trying to save it, and just shuffled those feet just enough to get the call.
Yep. So Summertown.
By the way, those nachos are good, Tim.
Well, it didn't take you long to hammer them either.
Well, I'm a big boy.
That's going to be off.
I agree.
Daniel.
Getting bigger, too.
So that inbound's going to be off Daniel. Quick update, Richland has extended the lead to Loretta by 16 in the fourth. So Richland on their way to sweeping Loretta tonight.
It's been a long time probably since that's happened.
Yeah, for sure. Holt's got it on the wing. Back to Zapata. Over to Brewer. Back across to Holt. He's going to fire 3. Short. Rebounded by Burleson.
Hey, Kirk Burleson, that's about his 19th rebound, I think.
I don't know how many rebounds he's.
Campbell's going to slow it down a little bit and walk it up. The Trojans are also, it looks like, in a 2-3 zone.
Trying to run a set here.
Yep. Daniel with it over in the corner to Sherman. He has a look. He's going to kick it back. Over in the corner to Campbell. He's going to shoot a 3. That's good.
Cole Campbell feeling it tonight, boys.
Yep. That's going to push Summertown's biggest lead of the night to 15.
That was a very good set, too. Run smooth.
Good ball movement.
There's
knocked
Cole
away by Campbell.
Campbell with another tip.
So Holt to inbound. He's going to get it to.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Leighton Sherman just set to check in.
Yeah. You don't see that very much. Dribbled completely out of bounds.
I've been saying that ball got too much air in it all night.
Another quick update. We have a final in Lewis County. The Summertown Middle School boys have went to Lewis County and won that basketball game 53-50. I'm going to tell you, Will, we were talking about this. I was not impressed with how they played last night. I think Coach Woods and the whole team would agree. But I can't wait to get home and watch that game. Sherman nails a 3.
Got both Sherman brothers out there. That's Sawyer.
That is Sawyer, yep. But I'm really interested to get home tonight to see how well. Oh, never mind. There's no video. Will, why aren't you there?
Because he's here. Leave him alone.
We've got to get multiple. We've got to get some multiple sets. We need more wheels.
Summertown by 18 here. Going to try to hold for the last shot going into the fourth quarter.
Bennett with it over to. You better not leave him open. He's going to shoot it, and he will. He's on fire.
Cole Campbell having himself a night. That's his 4th 3 of the contest.
Holt with it. He's going to attack into the lane, and they're going to get Burleson on the foul.
Well, they got his money's worth on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, if you're going to foul them, they don't get an and one.
What do we call that? A Gene McBee foul?
Gene McBee foul.
That's right.
If you foul them, they don't get an and one. They get 2 free throws.
Holt's going to shoot the free throw. That's going to roll in. 1.6 seconds left. Whatever happens here, Summertown's going to have to do it quick if they decide to. That one's going to be missed. Rebounded one to end the quarter.
Well, he's going to get a foul shot out of it, too.
Yep. That's going to be Witter.
Just something simple as a box out and holding it. And he got around Campbell, got to put back up. Doesn't make the free throw, thank goodness.
Yep. Well, he'll miss that one, but Summertown with a strong third quarter, they've extended the lead by 8 points. They're now up by 18. We'll be back for fourth quarter action. You're listening to Summertown Basketball on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway.
All right, we're back. Summertown leading by 18 here, start of the fourth quarter. Collinwood basketball. Zepeda's going to have it up top for Collinwood. Over to Holt. Back across to Zepeda. He's going to pick his dribble up.
Holt's had a good game coming
He has.
for the player that got ejected. Little man stepped in. He's had a good night.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He's attacked the basket. He's played some tough minutes for them. Kicked out to Thompson. He's going to fire a three. No good. Kurt Burleson's going to wrestle that one away. What an effort there to get that board by Burleson. He's working hard.
Weston Pig just got fouled pretty good by Haddock. No call.
Yeah, Haddock's got 4 fouls, so one more, and he's
kicked up top to Sherman.
Yeah, we missed that mismatch right there on the block.
Wide open to Weston Pig. Miscommunication on defense by Collinwood. He was wide open.
Great job by Cole Campbell there.
Yep. So Summertown now by 20. Into the corner. Nice dish down low, but off the knee of Thompson.
I think here if you're Summertown, 6 minutes to go, that's a long time. But you got a 20-point lead. Summertown, when they've slowed down and moved the ball, they've got some really good looks. I'm not playing impatient here if I'm Summertown.
Burleson's going to miss, but a nice move. And
Cole Campbell getting in position there to get that offensive board.
Yeah, and that's going to be on, I believe, on Thompson.
Yeah, be his second.
Yeah. I may be wrong. I'm not keeping stats, but I'm wondering if that's not even the first miss that Kurt Burleson's had in the second half. I don't remember him missing a shot.
That turnaround's been there all night.
Yeah.
Been money.
And he's got it again for an easy layup on a nice set play inbound. Summertown up 22 here with 6.5 left. Holt with it. He's going to attack baseline but get cut off. Over to Zepeda. Into the corner to Witter, who's going to miss the three. Rebounded. Stripped away. Scrum for it. Witter up. He's going to miss.
Going to get a foul on Summertown. Let's see if they're going to get it on Campbell or Kurt Burleson.
That's on Kurt. That will be his fourth. That's huge.
That'll get Daniel up to get Kurt. So you're going to see a lot of offensive defense substitutions. Lawrence County, they're in upset mode here as Athens is up 8 on Lawrence County at Lawrence County. Lawrence County still hasn't lost a game this year, but they're in danger of it.
Zepeda fires a long three, barely draws iron, and Campbell's got it. Over to Bennett. He's going to pick up his dribble into the corner. Weston Pig goes up, lays it up. Nice move there.
Good pump fake by Weston. I tell you, that kid, he just gets better every game to me, fellas.
He does.
Absolutely. And for him to drop back in that post area, when you pull Kurt, that's where Weston has to go play the post.
Yep.
So
that's going to be kicked over to Haddock. Back up top to Holt. Over to Zepeda. Dump down low. Holt's going to try a three from the top. No good, but rebounded by Haddock. We're going to get a foul. I tell you
I believe that's on Cole Campbell, and if it is.
It is.
That will be his fourth, so we've got one of the Shermans. Which one is that?
I think Sawyer's already out there. That'll be Layton.
I can't see his number, but
That'll be Layton.
Sherman's going to get Cole out for a couple right here.
So Haddock will be at the line shooting 2. First one, no good.
And when Cole comes out right here, if they can make a free throw, if you're Collinwood, I don't know how you're not turning up the press right here.
Yeah, I don't either.
You've got Summertown.
Well, it looks like they're in the mode of putting in the subs.
That'll work. That'll work too.
It looks like, right as you were saying that, Clint, look like they're clearing the end of the bench. So.
5.5. That's a little early to me.
That's a little
fellas.
early for me. Yeah.
Both free throws missed. We're going to get a foul on the rebound.
And that looks like that will be on Wesley Brewer, number 24.
Yeah, Sawyer Sherman's coming down the court. Let's see how aggressive Collinwood's going to play. They're going to drop back. So hey, it's in your favor now if you're Summertown.
Yes.
So Bennett's got it. He's going to
just see what kind of set we run right here with these guys on the floor.
Yep.
We have 3 freshmen and 2 seniors on the floor right now.
Nice pass down low to Pig. He's going to pump fake. He's going to go up. He's going to get hacked and one.
All right.
And he is. We're going to get an intentional
foul
him.
called.
And I still there again. Weston takes it. It's intentional. The guy rose him up pretty hard. Weston pops up, walks to the free throw line, says, "Hey, here I am." You know.
And I will give the young man that they called it on. I think he just got tied up. I don't think that was anything flagrant.
No, I don't either.
Well, and if you've been through everything that Pig's been through tonight.
Well, and referees right now, if it gets a little bit chippier, looks hard, they're going to call it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, and this kid just come in. I mean, he's number 30. I don't think it was anything intentional.
Yeah, I didn't really see anything, just super.
So should get that. The basket was good.
Yes.
So Weston will shoot one. Summertown will get the ball back.
Weston's going to miss that free throw attempt, but it looks like he'll get another one, right, for the and one.
Well,
we might have let him shoot the technical, right?
That's not a technical.
It's not a technical.
It's just an intentional foul.
Well, they must.
So he's getting one for the and one, and he's getting one for the intentional.
Yeah.
So now he'll get it. He'll get one more since that'll be it.
Yeah, that should. Yeah. He should. I mean, if they're going to give him that one, he should get another one.
Well, you would have the free throw
he had the
for the
and
foul.
one. He had the and one.
And one, and then a flagrant. So
yes,
let's see what
flagrant would have been 2.
I think Weston looking up here, looking at his dad. Mark Pig's done a good job tonight. It's been hard on him. His boys been put on his back. Weston had to get up here and give his dad a big grin.
Well, but I'm going to tell you too. Talking about Weston, the way he's able to maintain his composure. His dad's the same way. Always has been. So he gets it pretty honest. I know Mark's raised that kid pretty well. I'm sure.
Summertown favorite. Husky coming in the ball game for Weston Pig, who's had a hell of a night, boys. Let's just call it what it is.
Yep. Inbound to Daniel. He's got an easy layup. Good. So Summertown now up by 29 here. Weston Husky into the game for Summertown. Knocked away up top. Sherman with it. Sherman to Sherman. Bennett's got it on the wing. Into the corner. Husky. Sherman's going to fire a 3. No good. But tipped out of bounds by Collinwood. So we'll stay here.
Coach Long chewing out some of his younger players for being a little hesitant on shooting the ball. He said, that's what you're in there for. Shoot the ball.
Sawyer Sherman is going to fire it.
That was Leighton that time.
Yep, that's right. That's correct. Yep, Leighton. It's going to take me a little bit of time with these two young men to get this down.
Say Will Daniels not probably done. It looks like who is 20?
Graham Howell.
Graham Howell's checked in the game. Sorry, I don't have a sheet.
Yeah. So Bennett got it up top now to Leighton, to Sawyer, back to Bennett.
Had Howell down there on the seal. Nobody saw him.
Yep. Over in the corner to Sawyer. He's got it. Nice dump down low. Paul Howell picks it up. Graham. And there's a 3.
Son.
Yeah, I know. I've done that a couple times this year, actually. Even when he was in middle school, I would do the same thing. Sherman's got to look from 3, and he'll drain it.
Just dribbled right back to three-point line, turned around, fired it.
Yep.
I think that put both Sherman boys in.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if Coach Long
did you give that to the right one?
Yeah.
If Coach Long wants some kids that are going to shoot the basketball and not be afraid, I can tell you both Leighton and Sawyer are going to shoot the basketball. They do a good job. Rebounded up and in by Collinwood.
Number 11, Brewer.
Yep. Leighton's going to bring it across over to Husky. Down low to Graham Howell. Nice shot by up top. And Leighton Sherman's going to drain one.
Coach Long going to keep going on his bench.
Nice job by Husky. He's going to get the steal up top and attack and lay it up with the left hand. Nice job by that young man.
Boys, I'm going to go ahead and just call this one. 3 minutes to go. Yep. Let me tell you something. Kurt Burleson, Cole Campbell, Weston Pig, can't say nothing but great things about this bunch. Your best player, let's just call it what it is, your best player that averages 26 a game gets thrown out early in the contest, and you're pretty much neck and neck at that point and just roll out to a dominating win. This team grew up a little bit today, Timmy.
I think they grew up a lot, Clint. I mean, it's good to know. I mean, I think it was good for them because they know they can do it, you know, if they have to. We don't want to. You know, don't get me wrong. I mean, we don't ever want to play a basketball game without, but knowing he's gone for 2 games, you know, these kids needed this.
Right.
You know, and
Kason Blackwood into the game with a nice post move right there.
I was going to say, Husky, they let him get away with it twice. Just a little too aggressive right there.
I'm going to tell you, you know, Kurt Burleson had a great game tonight, was dominant down low, but I'm going to tell you who impressed me is Cole Campbell.
Yeah.
And I know he does it a lot, and he's made it a habit over the last few weeks, but he controls the tempo for this team better than any. He knows when to push. He knows when to pull it up. You know, he's becoming the type of floor general you kind of want on the team.
He has turned into a complete point guard.
Yeah.
But he also had a big night scoring the ball tonight, Adam. 4 big threes out of Coleman.
Well, you know, his shot's developing, and he's getting better with it. He's getting more comfortable. When you've got Grayson in there, you know, at full strength with all these shooters, this team has got a lot of room for improvement over the next few weeks. They have a lot of
our buddy Mr. Joe Gray, his son coming in.
Yeah. That will be Brandon Gray in for Collinwood. And also Andrew Mabry has also checked in for Summertown, as well as Kason Bailey.
Boys, y'all told me when all that ruckus happened and Grayson gets kicked out, Coach Burleson gets kicked out, and Collinwood loses a player, and it's kind of a tight game. We'd have a running clock at the end of this. We'd be up so much. I'd have told you it's crazy.
Husky flies through the air like Kobe and lays it in with a left. Beautiful move.
Hey, listen, boys, I know Coach Long can sandbag and be a little overcritical than probably needs to be a lot of times.
Yeah.
If he don't do nothing to go in that locker room and pump his team up and be proud of them tonight, I don't know if you'll ever get him to.
I don't either. But I will say, you know, he come up here during halftime of the girls' game, and the one thing that he kept keying on during the interview was it was going to be a physical game.
Right.
This is going to be a physical, and it has. I mean, it's been a physical game.
Absolutely.
Through the whole thing. I mean, it's so. I mean, you know, I think he prepared the boys well for what they was fixing to have to face.
Well, we've had 3 ejections. 3 ejections and a handful of technicals.
Collinwood's going to miss a 3 right at the buzzer. The clock, we do have a running clock, and that will be the ball game.
And then the law is coming out on the law enforcement is coming out on the floor. We'll go over a number of stats. We'll come back and send her home. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Collinwood High School. We're getting ready to send this home. Summertown wins at 77-40, and what we can just call is a wild one. Fellas, had a lot of ruckus there on a hard foul, and then some extracurriculars after. The Collinwood player gets thrown out. Then Grayson Burleson gets thrown out for leaving the bench area to go intervene, and then Coach Jason Burleson gets thrown out. And looks like everything's all right now. Both teams kind of taking their time getting in the locker room. I don't see coaches jawing or players jawing, so they did shake hands. It'll be interesting to see when the TSSAA gets to look at all this film, maybe what happens. But, Timmy, you want to go over our final tallies and stats?
I will. For Collinwood, you had Laban with 11. Thompson had 10. Holt ended up with 4 points in that game. Reisner had 2. Brewer had 2. Witter had 10. Hancock had 1 throughout the game. Go down to Summertown. I mean, it's kind of scattered out, but you got Husky with 4, Daniel with 2. Pig ended up with 10 big points in that game. Campbell had 17. Grayson Burleson had the 6. He had the first quarter. S. Sherman ended up with 6. And Kirk Burleson ended up with 24, and L. Sherman ended up with 9.
So Sawyer with 6 and Layton with 9.
Yes.
But man, touch on Kirk Burleson.
I mean, we used to do this a lot and give a player a game and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, the player of the game for this time, I'm going to give it to 2. I mean, you've got Cole Campbell and Kirk Burleson.
I would even throw Pig in there for the defense.
Pig for the defense that he done, but and the way he played this game, it's just unreal that you had 3 kids that stepped up to do what they done here tonight. I mean, Pig's defense and his after the foul, and it was pretty rough. I don't know if the video showed it, but it looked pretty rough from where I was. His composure was unreal.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it.
No,
there's no way I could have continued to play like he did.
If it had been a Brazier or Kinnick, we'd been escorted out ourselves.
Even a couple more rough fouls. He had another flagrant on it, and like I said on the radio, he gets slammed to the floor.
Jumps up, goes
he
to the foul
pops
line.
to his feet, walks to the foul line. There's no emotion on his face. He's not jawing nobody. And that's a basketball player. That's right. That's a competitor right there. He never changed the way he played the game, and that's huge.
Well,
but and Kirk Burleson's stuff and under the basket tonight was just phenomenal.
Well, if you go to Exports Live last night, Weston Pig was one of who Coach Long brought for us to interview, and I said the thing that people love about Weston and that I love about Weston is he can foul out in the third quarter or he can make the game-winning shot, and that facial expression, that composure is the same. I said that's what you love out of kids is even keel. Yeah. Adam, again, our middle school team knocked off, got a little revenge against Lewis County, who had beat them earlier in the year, correct?
Yeah, that's a big win for that group. I'm proud of them. Like I said, they didn't look great a few nights back, but, man, that's big for that team. They've got a ton of talent. Coach Wood's doing a great job with that bunch, so hopefully they're just going to keep getting better, I hope.
All right, well, Summertown sweeps Collinwood at Collinwood. We renew this District 12A rivalry. We'll be back on the air Tuesday night at Spring Hill, and then we've got the matchup at the Ralph next Friday night, a week from tonight, against Lawrence County. Remind everybody, tune in Thursday nights for Exports Live. If you don't like to hear Cam Ashburn, you at least get to hear me and AJ, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad. All right.
Well, what if I don't want to like listening to you?
Well, then don't tune in. For our stat man extraordinaire and and my ride tonight, Mr. Timmy Kinnick, for Adam doing double duties with me tonight, for our technical man extraordinaire, Mr. Will Pettis, this is Clint Brazier saying so long from Collinwood. We'll see you Tuesday night, folks.